It's time for a new episode of Steel Toes and Scoreboards. Allen Iverson is always going to be my all-time point guard.
The real AI? Practice. We're talking about practice, not the game.
His contributions to professional baseball cannot be denied.
You sure about that? Then why is he not in Cooperstown?
Come on, puss.
Nope, Hattie, old girl, he takes a backseat to Joe Montana.
2 years now we've been doing this bullshit.
I can't believe podcast hasn't thrown us off the air.
Marvin Harrison or Reggie Wayne?
Reggie Wayne.
Hot take. Taylor versus Serrano, 2022 Fight of the Year, baby.
2 women sold out in Madison Square Garden. Incredible.
You're the biggest homer ever.
Whoa. You leave my Dodgers, Steelers, and my Penguins out of this.
We did a lot of hockey talk last year. I enjoyed that.
Well, it's a great sport. Kill a guy with skates. What's better?
It's true. All right. One-on-one, full contact, both in their prime. LeBron versus Jordan.
Come on, Hattie, old girl. You really think that deserves an answer?
Okay, fine. We'll take it. Coming soon on Steel Toes and Scoreboards, a top 25 QB episode.
Beto. Nope. Not after that point guard cluster episode.
Oh, man. Tyson Fury versus Mike Tyson in their prime.
I'm pretty sure somebody named Tyson would win.
This Live Golf versus PGA Tour feud has been an incredible news story this year.
It's a pissing contest, but it has been funny.
That Waco episode did killer numbers on our downloads.
See, good thing we cover more than just sports.
Have I worked a pro wrestling reference in yet tonight?
And here we go, folks. Once again, he gets going. Well, you know.
I like wrestling. Leave me the fuck alone. Peyton, Brady, Breeze, and soon-to-be Rodgers all retired.
Who's the next crop to stand up and take their place?
We've got to start talking more to college hoops.
Waiting on you to pull the trigger.
Commissioner Kurt Kelly in the house, everybody.
I'm here to save the MLB.
Anything to say to your fans?
Peace, love, and Ozzy Osbourne.
Hot take right here. He's the greatest second baseman to ever play the game.
You're kidding me, right? You can't be serious.
All right, Puss, you ready to get into it?
Sure bet, Hattie, old girl. Let's piss some people off.
And as he said, we sure do. Guys, a very new episode happening right now. Another episode of Steel Toes and Scoreboards.
Yeah, delayed.
Delay of game.
Yeah.
Fun story. We won't give too many details away. We actually tried to do this episode 2 weeks ago tonight.
Yeah.
And an act of God said nope. So, hey, word of the night. Leave it to the professionals.
Yes.
That was the famous last words. Inside joke. That's all we're going to say.
Boom, boom.
Boom, and the lights went out in Alfordsville.
Well, yeah.
We ain't got to worry about that now.
No.
One less tree around your house now.
Yeah, that's right.
So we got a treat tonight.
Yeah.
Timestamp for posterity. Saturday night, May 6th, 2023, about 8:30 at night. We just got our belly full.
Yeah.
As we'd like to do here. Kurt and I are both fat fucks. Pizza Junction. Damn good pizza.
Damn good pizza.
I picked the first pizza up and I lost all my toppings. That
means yeah.
That's a good pizza right there.
Yes.
But our first, we're going to do our first official college basketball episode tonight.
Yes.
Even though, like the typical idiots we are, we don't seem to do anything in season hardly.
Right.
This would have been great to do back in March.
Right.
But we're also
time didn't allow for it.
We're also going to do our first ever watch along.
Yeah.
So what we mean by that is for anybody that wants to watch along, because obviously we're not live.
Right.
You're listening in the car, but anybody that's listening at home at their desk or whatever and wants to watch, we are going to watch the entire game, which you can find on YouTube.
Yeah.
and we are going to let the audio run at a lower volume. You'll still hear it because we have stuff we're going to put in during it. But we're going to do a watch long of one of the greatest moments in sports history, and probably one of the greatest it's top 5, if not top 3 greatest moment of all time in March Madness history.
Oh, yeah, have to be.
1985, Kurt. David versus Goliath. Georgetown versus Villanova, both from the Big East. The powerful cannot be stopped, or so they said. Georgetown Hoyas with my homie Patrick Ewing,
Reggie Williams, David Wingate,
and who are they facing?
Raleigh Massimino and his troops, Eddie Pinckney, the McLean boys, not related.
Out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Villanova University.
Gary McLean, Dwayne McLean, and Ed Pinckney.
Real quick, because you've mentioned this on numerous episodes, tell everybody about the Sports Illustrated article that come out years after this game.
Supposedly, their point guard, Gary McLean, come out and confessed the whole team was high on cocaine. That's
during the game. It's crazy.
Yes.
So,
but not the first athlete to come forward and admit that. Keith Hernandez.
Do you want to do your Darryl Strawberry thing real fast? Come on.
I can't do it.
Do it for the listeners. They've missed you.
I don't know. I can't do it. I might slip it in.
He might slip it in later. For those that have no idea what I'm talking about, Kurt does a very accurate play-by-play of Darryl Strawberry at the plate.
Here's a 2-1 to Strawberry. It's a base hit into right field, and what is it? He's snorting his way to first. He's not stopping there. He is snorting his way to second, folks.
Is he going to get to third?
No.
No?
Better not. No. I mean,
why do you people listen to our show? That's
well, that is a good question.
Speaking of the show, because we always stay true to the listeners that we have, which we're very thankful for support. We had a crash back down to reality. With our downloads last month. No, and I think that's good. It humbled us a little bit.
You gotta get content out there.
That's right. June of last year, we had our worst month we ever had, where we had 34 downloads for the month of June 2022. And then I showed Kurt the graph. And then we start hitting numbers in the hundreds of downloads a month. And then we bottomed back out last month with 61, which is still a lot.
I think we had like 300.
We had 328 in the month of October. Of course, the month of October, we put out more. We put out 9 episodes in the month of October.
Plus a little help from our friends there in Richmond.
Richmond, we had did the show with them the month before. Shout out After 2 Beers, by the way. Great podcast. I told Kurt tonight I'm going to be reaching out to them guys soon. They wanted to get together every 3 months, and Christmas time and the first of the year happened, so we missed that quarter. So we're in the second quarter where we should be getting with them, and I'm ready to make a trip back to Richmond.
I don't know if everything's cleared up out there.
So for those of you that don't know, or but I'll tell you anyways. Richmond, Indiana made national news last month. They had a tremendous industrial structure fire. And the city was like black for a couple of days. And if I'm not mistaken, this was only a few blocks from where Kurt and I were recording in the East Street Studios with After 2 Beers. So tragic. Just a huge fire. The pictures, it made national headlines. I'm sure some of you seen it, in your Google bar and everything.
I think they had to evacuate people too.
Richmond was burning. Luckily, Kurt's little antique car, when we come across the bridge in Richmond, it was fine.
Was it fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's pretty cool. I wonder how they got up there.
we get up there, we just had a 3.5 hour drive, 3 hour and 45 minute drive. Of course, I had to stop every 30 minutes to piss. Kurt can hold his bladder. I can't. But we stopped. Kurt's like, stop. We're stopped. There's no cars behind us. We're stopping on this bridge going into downtown. He goes, look at that. And we sit there and look at this antique Model T car. Kurt goes, I wonder how they got that up there.
It's way up off the ground, folks.
It is up there quite a ways.
Like, what the heck? How did you do that? It's pretty cool, though.
So
Richmond, you can feel the historic.
It does. It's got a very.
You know what I mean?
It's got a very old timey feel.
Rich in history.
Rich in history. That's what Dutch Dalton was talking about.
You could feel it.
But yeah, so we'll be reaching out to them and hopefully doing something soon. And
that little studio, man, that's a shame.
You know what got me about that building?
I wonder if it hurt the studio. I wonder.
I don't think
it didn't.
You know what?
Nice little studio.
You know what I like about that building? You know, I'm a Freemason,
right?
And I have my other podcast is the Masonry podcast.
Yeah.
That building where we're in is an Oddfellows building, which is like a cousin to Freemasonry.
The whole time I was there, it'd been cool to be able to root around a little bit.
Did you see me just kind of every time we would take a recording break, I was just kind of browsing the building?
Yeah.
It was an old Loyal Order of the Oddfellows. Yeah.
Old building.
1800s old building.
Yeah. I would like to poke around there a little bit. Just see what all was there. Pretty cool.
I'm a big history buff.
Me too.
I mean, I'm a nerd. I watch history documentaries and shit.
Me too. I like it.
All right, so how this is going to go with this being our first watch along, obviously those of you listening in the car right now, you're not going to be watching along, but for those of you sitting at your desk that actually do want to watch along and see me and Kurt's interesting and idiotic takes, you will literally pull it up on YouTube. There's no introductions or nothing. It literally starts right there at tip-off. So basically what will happen is I'll queue up my phone here in a minute, and when I say hit play, you guys hit play and follow along. And of course, Kurt and I will probably take to borrow an after 2 beers phrase, we'll probably take a pause for the cause.
All right.
Because there's a new scoreboard out here at the Kelly Sports Complex in Alfordsville, Indiana. And
yeah,
I got to go out there and... I don't know, it's kind of wet now, and I'm in Crocs. Might be a little muddy.
Yeah, might be a little slickery.
Yeah, Kurt's in pajama pants for everybody. Just curious that you don't see that very often.
I'm always in pajama pants.
So, but before we get into this, we're going to talk a little bit about kind of how we got here and some interesting stuff, and then we'll hit play. We won't spend too much time on it.
Just give the listeners a little.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly.
Feel for it.
Oh, my phone's being...
1985, I'd have been 14 years old.
Well, stand by. Let me, Yep, I love when Kurt does stand by. Please stand by. Give me just a second here. My phone's being... what's the word? Butthole-ish.
Butthole-ish. Yeah.
There we go, Hattie, old girl. Now we're coming back. All right, so...
The dead zone.
The dead zone?
Phones have been known to go dead out here.
You know why?
I do not know why.
The Wolf Man.
Could be. Jamming.
I'll give you the Wolf Man, but the fact that birds are spies of the government's not real. Oh, God, here we go.
Well,
All right, so 1985... For those of you that like to do the brackets...
Back when birds were real.
Fucking idiots. So for those of you that like to do the March Madness brackets, particularly those who, like most of us, the majority of us do all of our brackets and things. For most of us, ESPN's the world leader.
Right.
Nothing against Fox Sports, CBS Sports, Bleacher Report. 90% of the world uses ESPN.
Right.
Their summary for the bracketology and everything is based off of 1985. That's when, the field expanded, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at the 1984-1985 season here. That was the first year in 85 to feature a 64-team format, which is what we have now.
What was it before that?
I did not look that up. What's something else that's interesting of note, this would be Georgetown was the first defending champion to return to the Final Four.
But it was 48.
Since the 75-76 UCLA Bruins.
Yeah.
Now, in the 1984-1985 Division I season, there was some there was one major rule change that was instituted that is still in play today. The coaching box.
Yeah.
Where they had to remain in this, it's like 30, 35 feet. Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. They can't leave it unless they're going directly to the scorer's table.
That had to be because of Bobby.
Now, what's interesting, and you'll appreciate this, is I got the top 20, which of course now it's 25.
Right.
Back then it was 20. I have the top 20 AP poll rankings before the season started.
Nice.
And as no surprise, Georgetown's ranked number 1. I'll give you the top 10. Illinois was ranked 2.
Right.
DePaul come in at 3.
Lou Henson.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby Knight and the Indiana Hoosiers were ranked 4th.
Okay.
Oklahoma was ranked 5th. Duke was ranked 6th. St. John's at 7. Memphis State at 8. Washington at 9. Here's a throwback for you. Coming in at number 10. College, we don't talk about much anymore. Southern Methodist University, the SMU, I believe they are the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's just see if there's any Villanova in this. Oh, Villanova is not in this ranking.
Huh.
I have listed, of course, all of the conference champions during the 84-85 season.
Nice.
Of course, there's no big, nothing more important than the Big East Conference, which is what we're talking about, because both teams in the game come out of the Big East.
Billy Packer was loving that.
But the regular season winner in the Big East Conference was not either one of those teams.
Really?
It was St. John's, which was led by
Chris Mullen,
who would go on to become Golden State Warrior.
First round pick.
And if I'm not mistaken, Chris Mullen is the coach right now for... He was coaching. I don't know if he still is. Let's just take a look.
Great basketball.
No, I'm sorry. He was coaching at St. John's. He ended his tenure there in 2020.
Right.
So,
Luke Carnesecca, who's your coach?
Well, let's just look. I was not prepared for that statement.
That's all right.
So, St. John's, it does not give me. I don't know.
Luke Carnesecca, I think. Maybe.
Probably.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, pussy's like, fuck it, I don't care. Anyway. Just anything else interesting here? I don't think.
But what is in the season record at? I mean, we're in
who?
Both Georgetown and Villanova.
So here we go. So let's just take a look. Let's take a look at the 1984-85 Villanova Wildcats. They were 9-7 in the Big East. Raleigh Massimino was in his 12th season as head coach. They finished the record with 25-10.
Right. Which is respectable.
Respectable, yes.
But you're not really, they're not jumping out at you, are they?
Right.
Right.
A Final Four most outstanding player. No, you know what? We'll save some of that. Let's just, I was just looking at a couple things. I'd like to take a look at the tournament real fast.
Yeah. The road to the Final Four.
No, yeah, I just kind of want to look at the tournaments. Of course, the number 1 overall seed was Georgetown.
Yeah, right.
And what's interesting about this is Georgetown was the 1 seed in the East and number 1 overall. In the Midwest, the number 1 seed was Oklahoma.
Right.
In the Southeast, the number 1 seed was Michigan. Also in the Southeast, an 8th seed, Villanova.
Yeah.
So you're telling me an 8th seed made it to the title game?
So it would have been an 8-9 first matchup for Villanova.
Right, which would have put them against Dayton.
Right, which...
Don... I don't know who the fuck this is. Don Hauer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All about him.
He was the coach of...
Dayton?
Yeah.
Oh.
Purdue would have been a 6th seed. Gene Keady.
Yeah.
You were right, Kurt. It was Lou.
Carnesecca.
Yes, coach of St. John's. St. John's was the other one seed in the Western Conference.
They were pretty good.
Well, let's see how many.
Another Big East team.
Yes.
The conferences now, folks, have been realigned where it's.
Yeah, oh, right. Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Big Ten has got 15, 16 teams.
So we're going to save some of this here. But we're going to get ready here in just a minute. We're going to roll tape and play, and Kurt and I will watch the game with you guys, and we'll provide our own fucked up and unique and stupid commentary, and then we'll turn the mic down a little bit as we go through some stuff, or me and Kurt, You excited about this?
Well, yeah.
Our first watch along.
It'll be cool. We'll check it out. Well,
this is, I think,
different.
You want to be really immature for a minute? If I'm not mistaken, this might be our 69th episode.
69.
I don't.
Oh,
damn it.
Well, you ain't getting no special treatment. So,
So I'm not going to spoil the ending for the game for you because everybody should know. And I don't know, did I spoil it already?
No.
I mean, it's not a surprise.
We've been kind of leaning one way, but for those that have been paying attention.
So yeah, well, let's get ready. So for everybody out there that wants to participate in this,
Brent Musburger, Billy Pecker.
Yes. All right. So like I said, go to YouTube and search 1985 Georgetown. It should pop up Villanova.
Yeah.
It's looks like the runtime is gonna hit about an hour and a half.
All right.
No commercial breaks. We will take a halftime.
Right.
Because I piss like every 30 minutes, so we'll take a halftime.
Raleigh Massimino, there's no way he's reaching the net.
Oh, the thumbnail, yeah, there's Raleigh Massimino. Yeah. All right, so, all right, you guys should have it queued up, those that's actually wanting to participate, so be interested in how many people actually
we'll see.
Say something back, like, we don't, every once in a while we get feedback, like, hey, I watched it with you guys, kind of,
Right.
Be nice one of these days to Facebook Live or something. We get our studio.
Yeah.
We get an actual studio.
I mean, I guess they have seen our faces already, haven't they?
We have the faces for radio. That's why we're doing this show.
Yeah, that's right.
So, all right, everybody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
These two teams have played each other twice this year. Villanova led both times at the half, but then Patrick...
Look at that young Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, he's a big boy, wasn't he?
By the way, all content belongs to the NCAA and the proper parties. Kurt and I do not own any of this content other than our own fucked up opinions.
Right.
When you look at those scores of Villanova in the NCAA tournament, they have...
Billy Packard.
Brent Musburger.
So fans ought to keep up with that early. Georgetown starts...
Come out in a trap. They did that teams all year.
Go faster. They get a turnover right away off the defense, and they break free with Jackson, but there was a whistle. Gary McLean committed the foul as they came across.
Look at a young Gary McLean.
Yeah, very young. John Thompson's team, they turn the pressure up on defense, and they like to run.
Right.
Villanova, totally opposite. Two different contrasting styles.
Very different.
And they're in a matchup zone.
You got to see our setup. We have our third mic set up angled towards my phone. My phone is on a little bitty phone stand. It works.
It works, yeah. And let's remember, folks, there was no shot clock. Okay? There was no three-pointer. The game was a lot different back then.
I was 2 years away from being born.
All right.
2.5, technically.
This call here is questionable.
84, 85. My parents would have been juniors in high school. There's Raleigh Massimino.
Yeah.
John Thompson. This was fucking basketball.
Yeah. And they're coming out in full court press. They like to pressure you.
Kurt's basketball knowledge is more steep than mine. So in this episode tonight, I am the color commentary, and Kurt is the play-by-play man.
But you'll notice after a while that Villanova, their point guard, Gary McLean, starts breaking the press by himself. So, nice pass.
Now,
Eddie Pinkney.
He's talking about Pinkney the other week when we were just shooting the shit.
Playing out of position.
Yes. Comment on that a little bit.
True small forward, really.
But they had him playing as a big.
5. Had him playing in the 5 spot, which was out of position, but he was athletic enough that it worked, you know.
And he frustrated Patrick Ewing during this game.
Yeah. He always had a body leaning on him. Right there, you see him in the post. It's a 2-3, but it's a matchup zone. That's in money. David Wingate. Now watch, they back off because they know that Gary McLean can break the press with his dribble.
Absolutely. So now this game is often referred to as the perfect game because Villanova would shoot 22 for 28, 9 for 10 in the second half with a 78.6% for the team.
And it comes down to shot selection. Great shot
100%.
Nice pass.
Now, for those of you that don't remember this game, wasn't born yet, this went down April 1st, April Fool's Day, 1985, and it was no April Fool's joke to see them upset.
Deal. Yeah, big deal.
Rupp Arena.
Yep.
Lexington, Kentucky.
There's David Wingate on the jumper. And notice the patience Villanova on offense. And basically, it's going to come down to a game of possession.
I think so.
Yeah, definitely. You want to give Georgetown as few possessions as possible. Remember, no shot clock.
No shot clock.
Ships it over to Gary McLean.
What a tough shot.
And remember, he's a great free shooter.
Man, that was some good execution right there.
Yeah.
So we're 6-4 right here.
Yeah. So Villanova hanging around there, you know. Reggie Williams, great NBA career.
You know, what's interesting is after this game ended and they started looking back, it would come out that Villanova had the highest field goal percentage in Final Four history, which is impressive in and of itself.
Right.
I think what's really interesting is that these teams played each other twice.
Yes. This is their third meeting.
Because they were both, Big
Same
East.
Yep. You played one at home and one on the road there in the Big East.
Lost them both. To Georgetown.
Yep. So third time's a charm, huh?
You would think. Does lightning strike 3 times? Yeah, it did in that night.
That's what they want Patrick Ewing to do right there. 17-footers, you let him shoot them all day. But you got to get the rebound there, boys.
It kills me to...
Now the press is back on after made baskets.
It kills me to watch this old school basketball because of the nut huggers.
Yeah.
The nut huggers.
Then they would be very uncomfortable.
Good God. Is there any people out there? Is there any men out there that still wear nut huggers? It's just wow.
I don't know. Eddie Pinkney, big foul here.
And this is the thing with him not being a true big.
Yeah,
but he.
Remember they just went 6 players deep basically.
They didn't use a whole lot of their bench. Georgetown didn't.
Maybe
Villanova
7.
didn't.
Maybe 7. Most of the time 6.
But you watch throughout this game. And this true small forward playing a bit is frustrating. They ever love him piss.
He's doing a good job in the middle, yes. That matchup zone, they pack it all inside, and they're not going to let Patrick Ewing beat them, basically.
Good call by Raleigh Massimino.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Excellent call.
Yeah, definitely. We'll let them shoot that all day. If they hit them all day, then fine. Patrick Ewing don't want to.
So, How old were you?
14.
You remember this?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
Watched it?
Yeah. Sure do. CBS, baby. See, Gary McLean just breaking the pressure by himself, but he didn't force a turnover there. And if you look at the turnover stats in this game, I think Villanova committed more than Georgetown, but somehow it really didn't bite him in the ass. T.O. 10-6. Hoyas.
So there would be their commercial break, and we'll come back. Look at the hairdo and the cheerleaders in 85.
Big hair.
So let's talk a little bit about Georgetown coming into this game. So they were world champions. They won the NCAA tournament.
Looking to repeat.
83 and 84. Of course, John Thompson. You would Patrick Ewing, who would go on to be named to the All-American team in 85.
Right.
They were the number one ranking
all year.
All year. They won their first 14 games.
Right.
They, of course, though, Chris Mullen and St. John's, they would kind of give them a push for that number one spot throughout the season. They only lost 2 games in the regular season, as me and you were talking about before we start rolling tape.
Both two.
Back-to-back to St. John's and Syracuse before going on an 11-game winning streak prior to the start of the tournament. So, hang on a minute. Let's,
what patience here. This is a great big possession right here. Dwayne McLean. Big shot right there. We've made a change.
Does it look weird not seeing a three-point line out there?
It does, yeah. And his shot clock's not on top of the backboard neither.
This
Good defense.
This is some basketball right here.
Great defense.
Out of bounds, Villanova ball.
Yeah.
I thought Jensen pulled Williams' arm on that play and got away with a foul.
Oh, Billy.
Williams doesn't look strong, but he's awful.
Kurt Cates, for those that don't know, Kurt is not a Billy Packer fan.
No, he's a big ACC, Big East fan. He was. He kind of biased, I thought.
Wayne McLean looks like he wants to take one again.
What patience?
They will want to get Jensen into the game if they can. Dumps it off to Payne. Delivering on Ewing.
Ooh. Good defense by Ewing. Here's what Georgetown wants to do right here. Nice pass. Beautiful pass.
And going back to Georgetown here for a minute, it was largely thought by many people that this was one of the best.
Oh.
Whoa! We're still on.
Yeah. There you go. Harold Jensen. What happened there?
It fell off.
Oh.
We'll wait a minute. We'll hit a pause for the call and try to set it back up here.
All right.
Well, maybe not.
Great defense.
You see that okay?
Yeah, I see it.
Dole said, why are you guys not watching this on a laptop? Well, fuck, we need the laptop.
Right. There's Ewing. They cracked that zone there. Oh, it's dangerous. That was dangerous. He had that ball up awful high.
Do you hear him chanting defense?
Yeah.
Oh,
Eddie
look at that.
There's your three showing in him. You know, he can hit the mid-range jumper.
So 12-14, Georgetown over Villanova.
Yeah. About midway through the first period, I think.
About.
Or first half. Money.
Great job. Thompson and McLean will be a marvelous duel, and of course John Thompson can also send Horace broadbacks out after him. Dwayne McLean puts it down.
Another turnover. That's 5 turnovers.
And we're not even
Right.
right.
And McLean made a mental one that time. No sense going inside knowing Ewing's there. Wally Massimino really upset with that last play. Ewing sends it back to the corner to Williams, and he's 2 for 2 in the last.
This might be the biggest lead of the game, I think.
Now the double team starting to give Villanova a lot of problems.
Notice he's bringing the ball up
Notice how
court
they
there.
keep the double team on because they know they have Patrick Ewing in the back to protect. Will this pressure wear down Villanova? They are not.
This is great execution. Just
Pickney rushes for the loose ball.
Man,
look, Pinkney, there he goes.
Nice pass. That's a great pass.
Wedgley hit it.
Eddie Pinkney.
Ewing came about 25 feet on that pass, almost got
So
there.
Georgetown over Villanova, 18-14.
That's a big bucket.
The score a little higher than Raleigh Massimino would like. Brennan.
Just look down there in the paint at Ewing and Pinkney going at it.
Right. Yeah, they're banging.
Just dead eye from
That's what you like to see.
Yeah.
That is what you like to see.
So far. Remember, he came off the bench.
Back when the big men were post players.
And won the MVP by scoring 19 points.
I mean, it looks like
Are you a fan of like old school bigs, like you play with your back to the basket type shit?
Yeah, I am. I mean, the shooting, I guess, is all right, but
Shaq changed a lot of that.
oh yeah,
Like Shaq.
And we'll see that Hoya depth.
he's a beast.
All right, so let's
2014 here.
let's take a look at some stuff here. So they did beat Villanova twice. Georgetown did in conference play. The first game at the Spectrum in Philadelphia.
All right.
And they battled to overtime before Georgetown would beat them with a 2-point victory. The repeat contest took place in D.C. Georgetown beat them by 3 points there. So both the top team in the nation
Struggling.
is struggling in the regular season against
Well,
a team that wasn't even ranked for half the year.
I think the contrast style. I mean, Georgetown wanted to run. They're going to put pressure on you and want to run up and down the court. And Raleigh
Slowed the tempo.
exactly. I mean, you only play 6 players deep. Well, Georgetown's running 8 to 10 players out there. Makes sense.
This is equivalent to Bill Parcells.
Because this is Big East banging basketball back here,
This is the equivalent of Parcells running the ball to keep the other team, to keep the defense on the field.
Right. I mean, limit
Time of
Yes.
possession.
Yeah. Or possessions in this case, each team has possessions, right?
Right.
I mean, unless Georgetown has a possession, well. And let's remember, folks, there is no shot clock.
No, that's a big thing too.
Right. You will, as we'll come to find out here. What's this guy's shot?
Dwayne McLean
I mean, who shoots a basketball like this?
from Worcester, Massachusetts.
What? Did he just shoot it like?
He did. Like over the top of his head, both hands release. Georgetown quick back down.
That was a great
Court.
defensive possession. That was a freshman that took that shot, by the way.
There's McLean.
He's smart. Look how he pulls the ball back out. And
Look at them working that pass. Beautiful.
Exactly.
Georgetown's flipping balls right now.
Well,
What
yeah.
the fuck is going on here?
well, they're having to play defense for a long period of time.
And for a team like Georgetown, who all through the 84-85 season didn't have to play defense because they got out ahead so far early in the game.
Right. And they want to get out and run. They're a bunch of athletic guys.
So let's take a look at Georgetown in the tournament here. Number 1 overall seed in the East. They faced Lehigh in the first round, 68-43 victory. In the second round, they faced 8th seeded Temple.
Big East.
Or
ACC.
Atlantic 10.
Atlantic 10. There you go.
They beat them 63-46. There they met a 4-seeded in the semis, Loyola University Chicago. And yes, for those listening, that remember the Lola Ramblers run of 2017, 16,
Right.
18, whatever it was. That's
Right.
the same team.
Yeah.
They beat them by 12 points to go to the East Final. There they played against Georgia Tech.
Ramblin' Wreck. Bobby Cranston.
Right. They would advance to the Final Four, where in the Final Four, 3 of the 4 teams from the Final Four would be Big East Conference teams.
They're stacked.
As Georgetown thumped St. John's. I mean, they spanked their pee-pee. 77-59, led by 20 points from Reggie Williams, and Ewing threw up a double-double to clinch a spot in the national title game.
Right.
So Georgetown, it was long since thought they'd get back to the title game, and
they run into a buzzsaw here, folks.
They made it look easy.
Yeah. And it's all coming down to execution, to a game plan.
Let's listen in a little bit here for a few minutes.
Seniors that have been in the wars a lot. McLean with a spinning move is good.
Unconscious, dude.
He turned around coming back up court and
Tie game,
Yep.
20-20. Villanova shooting 90%. Georgetown's only shooting 67 right there in the
And
graph.
both teams
Just
are
shows.
shooting the ball very well.
7:30 left to go in the first half.
Forced the shot. Leading.
maybe Jimmy Boeheim knew something. Hey, he faced these teams so many times. The coach of Syracuse
There's old Raleigh Massimino.
not beat Georgetown, but Villanova can. And that was before the Memphis State game. I still think the pace for Villanova is going to tell in the second half of this game. Great pass to Pinckney from McLean.
Out of bounds.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at them two pushing off each other.
Yep.
Pinckney's laughing. He loved the pass and knew he should have had it.
Who would that be, Mr. Kelly?
John Thompson.
That would be Mr. John Thompson.
Georgetown on defense has been scoreless for the last 2:35. Villanova.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Scoreless for the last 2:35.
Yep.
And this was a team that all season
In the 70s, 80s.
had their foot on the gas every game.
Shouldn't have done that on front action.
That big foul there, that's 2 on Pinckney.
Now, if you're John Thompson,
I go right at Ed Pinckney here.
Kirk Kelly, that's what I'm saying. If you're John Thompson, you're pushing him to get him in foul trouble.
Yeah. I mean, other than Pinckney, they have no. Well, here, and you see Raleigh is forced to make a move here.
Right.
He's going to the bench,
From the field.
I think.
They have not been able to get him that easy slam.
Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. You're Raleigh Massimino, I'm John Thompson, for sake of argument, as we were going to fade out their audio a little bit. If I'm John Thompson, I am getting Pinckney in foul trouble.
Yeah, I'm going right after him here.
Because I still think that I'm the best in the world. I'm defending champion. I'm going to repeat. But you guys are already frustrating the piss out of my best player, Patrick Ewing.
Look at the lane on defense here where Patrick Ewing likes to operate. Look at the lane. It's packed. Look at the 2-3 zone packed.
It's a stop. There's no way. So I am pissed because my best player is not performing because of who you've got on him. So I'm getting Pinckney in foul trouble.
Right. Well, he's got
kicking
2.
his ass to the bench, and we're barely halfway through the first half, and he's already got 2 fouls.
There's a good challenge right there. But Pinckney's right there on his. Yep. That could have easily been his 3rd foul right there.
You know, when everybody talks about Ewing, and I'm guilty of that, nobody's talking about Reggie Williams.
Reggie Williams is smooth operator, dude. Yeah, another turnover.
Did you hear him?
Yeah.
Trap defense.
Yeah,
They're doing a lot of trapping here.
They put a lot of pressure on him.
Kurt Kelly.
Yes.
Bigger fan of the trap, bigger fan of the press.
I kind of like the trap if you're suited for it. If you're long team, you know what I mean? And big.
I'm more of a press guy, but that's just me.
It's effective, but if you run into a team that has 3 or 4 ball handlers in the lineup,
it's not going to be as effective.
Right.
Look at that.
Great defense.
Ewing grabs the board. Who'd he kick it to there?
That's your point guard, Jackson.
You know what I'm doing if I'm him? I'm running it inside, kicking it out on the corner.
Great pass. Oh.
That would be Reggie Williams right there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Or Wingate. No, it's Reggie.
That is Reggie. Foul.
Look how long and lean he is, man. He almost looks frail, but I guarantee he's wiry, strong. He's like that boing, boing, boing.
Mark Plansky.
Yeah, Polanski's come in for Eddie Pinckney here. We don't want to get his third foul.
Ewing on the bench. Big man's winded.
Yeah, well, Eddie Pinckney went out. It'd be a good time for Ewing to go out, you know. Big miss right
is
there.
Is this Villanova team and Georgetown, are they that effective with both these bigs on the bench?
No.
You don't think so?
No. A lot of dynamics.
So it's mostly Pinckney in a supporting cast and
Ewing
in a supporting cast.
Right. Missed both free throws. That could be big. He missed both free throws, got his own rebound, and scored. And there's Reggie Williams with a steal.
So we're 22-20, Georgetown on top. Man, this is closely contested. 5:25 left to go in the first half.
Great defense. Great defense.
Look at Raleigh over there.
He's fired up.
Oh man, he's gotta watch that new coach's box.
Yeah,
there's the line right there. Can't get out of it.
There's the press again. And you notice here the turnovers are mounting
quickly.
But at the same time, Georgetown's not making them pay on him neither. They're not really getting.
There's no points off turnover here. Villanova's got 8 turnovers. Georgetown scored 8 points off turnovers.
Yeah. So what's that tell you about their defense? Great defense.
True. John Thompson's not happy.
No.
So
timeout, though.
Let's talk a little bit. We'll fade them out a little bit here. Let's talk about the Wildcats. So the year before in the '84 tournament, they had lost in the second round to the Fighting Illini. Now their starting lineup here: seniors, Pinckney, and the McLean boys.
Yeah.
Gary McLean, Dwayne McLean.
I'm telling you, tournament time, you got seniors.
Juniors, Harold Presley, which we talked about, and Dwight Wilbur. They started the season 13-3 before they lost their first game to Maryland.
Right.
Now, that defeat there would start them a downward spiral throughout the rest of the regular season. Over their final 10 games of the regular season, 8th seeded Villanova finished 5-5. That's not tournament ready.
No. Another turnover. A little rugged right now.
Very.
He's such a super player. He runs 80 feet, dives for the loose ball. No prima donna there.
Oh, shut up, Billy Packer.
Did you say no prima donna, Billy Packer?
Yes.
That motherfucker.
Takes the inbounds pass. Shakes off Jensen. Jensen gets away from those.
I guarantee he's hating Villanova beating Georgetown. Uh-oh.
Three short. Rebounding.
Great rebound.
So I mentioned earlier that Villanova wasn't really ranked. So they did start to climb the rankings, and by the end of January, they were ranked 14th overall. But this downward spiral we talked about, they fell out of the top 20 ranking by the middle of February.
So, and you made an 8 seed?
And they made an 8 seed in the tournament.
What a pass. Ooh.
So, going into the Big East tournament, they had an 18-9 record, and they were not guaranteed to get an invitation to the tournament here. They did secure a tournament berth by beating Pittsburgh. And in the semifinals of the Big East tournament, they suffered a 15-point loss to St. John's. They still had their tournament berth, but Villanova went into the tournament at 19-10, which is still, I mean, it's a winning record, but it's not, you know.
It's respectable here, but definitely sleeping Cinderella.
And as Kurt mentioned earlier, we'll break down their push to the championship game here. They got an 8th seed, and of course, one of my favorite matchups is always 8 versus 9 seed because they're so
the parity.
Yeah, so they would face the Dayton Flyers.
There it is.
Which is interesting. They had to play Dayton in Dayton on their home court. So
really? How's that work out?
So they won. In the second round, they beat a number 1 seed, Michigan, in the second round.
Really?
Yes, isn't that interesting?
Steve Fisher or Bill Freeman? I wonder. Frieder. Would have been Frieder.
Then they faced Maryland in the next round, a 5th seed, beat them, and then they played North Carolina. Yes, they played North Carolina, and they beat them by 12 points to get to the Final Four, and then they played Memphis State.
Yeah. Which is now Memphis.
Right. Beat them 52-45 to advance to the title game.
Things are heating up here, folks.
Let's listen in a little bit here. Things are getting a little.
Oh yeah.
Up
and down. More Georgetown pace here.
Brennan, the days when you had the superior teams. Here we see Patrick Ewing timing this pass beautifully, going about a foot.
I was wondering how this audio was going to hold up on the mic, but it's doing pretty good.
It's doing pretty good.
That's going to be assist number
What
5 or
pass?
6 already.
That's a beautiful pass.
Yeah.
That was the 6th assist by Jackson. 17.
28-25. Hoyas.
Jensen comes baseline inside of Williams.
What a move. Are you serious?
But they are a great team so far tonight.
Who is that boy?
Emerson is playing now. He's a 7'1" junior out of Brentwood, New Jersey. And again, Pinckney will get a rest here by Coach Massimino. Last 2 minutes of the first
That
half.
2-3 zone is packed tight.
Jackson dishes the mark.
There's no room down there in the paint.
No.
There's fucking nothing.
Yeah, they got the lane packed.
Look at this. We got 1:45 left to go.
No shot clock. No shot clock neither. Great.
27-28 is the score right
And
now.
with 1:39, we go into a 4-corner offense.
Look at this. Look at this spread out right here.
Yeah. Great call by Massimino.
Man, this is some fucking basketball.
Again is a relic. Almost everyone agrees that they'll go to the 45.
Yeah, listen, they're talking about the shot clock for the next year.
Thompson's had a great year coaching his club, but right now I don't know why he would allow Villanova to hold the ball. This really plays into Rollie Massimino's hands. He's got to go out and change.
Look at him just holding the fucking ball,
I
man.
mean,
Where's his head?
As long as Villanova
Lexington. Ruperina.
they are not in violation.
They didn't even change the floor, nothing back then, did
Just
they?
inside the half
Nope.
mark on
That's
the
weird.
screen. And Jensen is just inside it. You can see them playing catch right there. So
playing Ligotti ball here.
Lagodi ball?
Yeah, stall ball.
Butcher ball.
4 corners.
They can come out and aggressively attack.
Look at that. Okay.
And even if they
They're wanting to rush in.
Yeah,
And
it's a
but
great
they'll
call.
get that reach-in foul.
now, that he's getting by with this strategy.
This is a great strategy, Billy Packer.
I fucking hate Billy Packer.
I'm not a big I mean, rest in peace, Billy.
Here in the first half of this NCAA championship game in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm Brent Musburger with Billy Packer, and we certainly hope you enjoy this one.
Georgetown goes man to man, and again, I can't understand why they allow Villanova to hold this
Fun
ball.
fact, Kurt thought this was Jim Nance at first before I told him it was Musburger.
No! Great.
They're going to shoot.
Nope.
That is the end of the first half.
Look here what
Oh,
happened. Yeah,
look little
happens.
man. Plansky just got shoved.
Yeah.
Right in the face.
I think it should have been a technical foul.
Look at Massimino. He's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? That's a team. Team up.
Massimino is furious.
Little fireworks here.
No call on a foul.
Wow. That should have been a foul call right there.
Yeah. Technical foul.
Oh, man.
he's fired up.
Massimino's pissed. Look at John Thompson.
Thompson's
Like,
like,
what's
"Whoa."
up? What's up?
All right, this
Watch, here it is.
actually the half ended right here.
Look,
That's got to be
Bam!
flagrant. That's got to be a flagrant, dude.
that was Reggie.
Yeah.
Reggie bitch slapped him.
Or no call, and it was a no call. I think a critical mistake by John Thompson at the end of the half.
So we go to halftime. Villanova's up 29-28.
In a rough and tumble first half.
All right, let's pause this. We'll pause the tape. We're at halftime here, so
We ain't paid a bill, have we?
no, God, no. You want to?
We better.
We haven't paid any bills in a while. Let's see if I can find my bills here.
I just a thought there. I mean,
Kurt's like, I just thought let's type in sponsors and see if I can find my bills. I need to go back to tagging people on Facebook, our sponsors too. So Kurt wants to pay a sponsor, so we'll pay 2 bills. We got to get back to in a habit of doing this.
yes.
Okay. As I'm waiting for it to load, maybe we should just.
Hey, when we come back?
No, hang on. So you should be paused with us on. Okay, just wait. It's loading.
All right.
So, oh, there it goes. So you should be paused. We are at halftime right now. They're coming back from halftime. The tape is paused at 33:02, 33 minutes, 2 seconds. So that's where we're at. All right, here we go. So Glary Guitars, check them out on Facebook or check them out at glarymusic.com. Very reasonable, affordable instruments. I bought a couple of acoustics in January of 2021. 2 $80 acoustics. Each play and look.
Sound great.
Sound like a $300 or $400 counterpart guitar. I call mine a Canon guitar. Give them a call at 606-404-6286. Once again, that's 606-404-6286. Fast and courteous customer service. And check out Black Rifle Coffee Company. Kurt and I love anything that's veteran owned, even though they have started to become a very bigger corporation. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out at blackriflecoffee.com. Swag. Kurt always says swag. Cool swag for men and women. Great coffee. Tremendous energy drinks. Very great people. They sent. I said I'm going to plug you guys on my podcast. They probably like, I don't know what your podcast is. Don't really care. You guys are small time. You get like 5 downloads a week. But they sent me a free 6-pack of energy drinks.
Hey,
and
you
I
really
drank
liked them, did you?
I did. My diabetes didn't like them, but I liked them.
Right.
It was like a 300 shot of fucking nitrous into my body. Yeah. I heard colors and I could read shapes or some shit. I don't know. It was fucking
Wow.
I was loaded for bear.
Wow. Right.
All right, so we're paused at halftime. Let's take a look at some stuff here. Unless you want to go take a break and check out the Kelly Sports Complex.
Oh, it's whatever you want to do there. I mean,
I'm gonna have to potty eventually. Let's take a look at some stuff here.
all right. Mic reaches a long way, don't it?
It does, don't it?
Yes.
And see, the further you get away, I can adjust your mic louder so it can still pick you up.
Nice. Technology, huh?
You love that, don't you?
Nice.
So I wanted to share this with you. This is an article I found that was written during March Madness. What would have been March Madness 3 years ago. Of course, it was March Sadness
Yeah.
because we had
COVID.
fucking COVID. It's titled 7 Things You Didn't Know About the Perfect Upset. Let me see what this says.
Yeah.
Number 1, former Villanova assistant coach Steve Lapis, who now works as an analyst for CBS Sports, said that Coach Raleigh Massimino was so disgusted with the inconsistent play of veteran Wildcats team that after the bracket was posted and Villanova was being sent to play Dayton, he told his staff, I got one more game with these guys, and then I'm done.
Huh.
So Massimino thought
Right.
they were going to get bounced,
Right. Huh, that's interesting.
basically playing a road game.
I mean, was that a little mind play on his
I
team?
don't know. That's kind of interesting.
I mean, and maybe they galvanized at the right time then.
Ooh, good word.
Well, they're playing pretty damn good defense here. I mean, I think Ewing's got 6 points to half, maybe 5 rebounds. That's pretty.
You like sports betting?
Uh,
You know anything about sports betting?
No.
I mean, I've done a little bit of it.
Fooling his money seemed part.
I used to have a Bovada account, and I'd bet on some boxing, some UFC, some NFL.
Right.
Of course, we've all done, or I should say, we all. There's all these things now, but I used to do FanDuel and DraftKings.
We done the Super Bowl
Oh, that's right.
at work at one time. That's about as deep as I'll get into betting.
Was that after I left?
No, he was there.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Sweeten ended up winning it.
Yeah, Adam Sweet wins everything.
Yeah.
Well, although Villanova's victory, spoiler alert for those that don't know, Villanova's going to win.
All right.
Although the championship game is widely considered to be one of the biggest upsets in tournament history, Vegas knew better. According to stats found from prior to the game, the Wildcats were only an 8-point underdog. That was the same number as Kansas went with in the 88 title game, who won.
Right.
But less than Connecticut entering the 99 title game against top-rated Duke, when the Huskies were 9.5-point underdogs but became champions. So Vegas always knows better.
Right. Huh.
The game is nicknamed the perfect game because Villanova had to play almost flawlessly, especially in the second half, whereas we mentioned earlier they went 9 for 10.
And
They committed 17
turnovers,
we'll come to find out,
which is interesting,
against the Hoyas' pressure defense, including 6 by their wingman, Harold Jensen.
Yeah.
Whose brilliant shooting still gave them 14 points.
Yeah. Clutch.
All 5 starters for the Hoyas went on to play in the NBA. Ewing, Reggie Williams, Bill Martin, Michael Jackson, and David Wingate. The Wildcats had future pros in center Ed Pickney and Dwayne McClain. Not the other McClain.
Yeah, I don't think he had much of a career, though.
And Harold Presley.
Yeah.
Among the players on the Dayton team that became the Wildcats' first victim in the 85 tournament, Anthony Grant, who ended up coaching the Dayton Flyers in 2019-2020 to a perfect 18-0 record.
Didn't know that.
Because Archie Miller was then coaching Indiana by that point.
That was a big mistake, wasn't it?
You know, for years I've been a Sean Miller fan. Archie's brother. Sean Miller, for those that don't know, head coach at Arizona.
Right.
For the last decade or so, Arizona has consistently been one of the top 5, top 10 defenses in the country.
Right.
So when Crean was out, I wanted Sean Miller. I said, Indiana's got money, spend every dime you have. Lure Sean Miller away from Arizona.
I wanted Steve Alford there.
Yeah, I know you did. But we got Sean's brother, Archie.
Right.
Which I was high on because Archie done a lot for the Dayton Flyers program.
Yes, he was always there, it seemed like.
And it's the equivalent of a big fish in a little pond and then taking a little fish into a big pond.
Right.
Because Archie was not ready to be at the helm of a prestigious and big-time program like Indiana.
Nope. Nobody's done it since Robert Montgomery Knight.
I miss Bobby Knight.
Yeah.
You know Donald Trump was a Bobby Knight guy?
Oh, yeah. Bobby Knight was a Donald Trump guy.
Fuck you, Democrats.
Yeah, a bunch of idiots.
Sorry, we don't talk politics on the show. I'm just being funny. I miss Bobby Knight.
I do, too.
Wonder what Bobby Knight as a coach today would be like against some of these kids. He get called for. They call him in for child abuse on 20-year-old kids.
Probably.
The Big East got a record 3 teams to the Final Four, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
With Boston College losing to Memphis in the regional semifinal, or it might have been 4 Big East teams.
Boston College was good that year.
Right. Since the Big East placed 3 teams in the Final Four in 1985, 19 of the 34 since have included 2 members from the same conference. The Big Ten done it 6 times. The ACC has done it 5 times. It happened 7 times in a row from 1999 to 2005, and it hasn't happened since the ACC got Syracuse and North Carolina to the Final Four in 2016. Last fun fact that you may not know.
All right.
The 1985 Final Four was played in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah, right.
The smallest market to host the Final Four in the expanded bracket era.
Wow.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Rupp Arena.
Rupp Arena. Oh, let's look at some more Georgetown stuff here. Kurt's like, I'm ready to watch the game. This was Georgetown's final appearance in the Final Four until 2006-2007. The Hoyas have not been to a national championship game since.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, what year? 06 to 7?
Was the last time they made the Final Four.
Who's on that team winner?
Well, Hattie, old girl,
Yes.
just for you,
Trying to think who's been here.
just for you, let's take a look. I would believe that Roy Hibbert might be one of them, but I'm not sure. So let's take a look and see. Roy Hibbert.
Yep, there you go.
Jeff Green.
Yeah.
Dwan Summers.
I don't remember.
35th overall pick by the Pistons.
Huh.
Vernon Macklin.
Never heard of him.
Don't know that one.
That's about to know names I never heard of.
Jonathan Wallace. I don't know that one.
Huh.
Tyler Crawford. Patrick Ewing Jr.
Okay, I do. Yeah, I remember that.
I was just happy I remembered Hibbert. Boy, we could do a whole episode on that Pacers era team.
Yeah, they disappoint me.
Wait. Famous quote from one of our first episodes. Why do we general manage to be average?
Average.
Word of the day from Kurt Kelly.
Basketball state. Don't make sense.
Peyton Manning might have something to say about that. He made this a football state.
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's still basketball.
I'm sorry.
State.
That's all that gold and black poison in your veins.
Hey, look out for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pickett to Pickens.
Pickett to Pickens.
Or yeah, is it Pickett?
Yeah.
What's the quarterback?
Pickett.
Pickett or Pickens?
Pickett to Pickens.
Pickett to Pickens.
Yeah, you'll hear that a lot.
That's the fucking dumbest thing ever.
You'll hear that a lot.
Pickett to Pickens.
You'll be saying that when the regular season rolls around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And here you go in the bottom of the AFC North, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No.
Nah. I've often wondered why
Deshaun Watson and the Browns will be at the bottom.
Why do you got the Steelers baby onesie right there on the wall?
What is it?
Is that for a baby to wear?
No, it's for luck.
I don't think he's going to fit in that.
No, he never did. It was the only size we could find. So I just put it up on a wall. Why, you like it?
It's interesting. What is that up there? Is that a mini helmet?
Oh, yeah. Little Pittsburgh Steeler helmet.
The Steelers wall. Since in the 2 years Kurt and I have been doing this show,
It used to be along that wall.
They used to be along this wall. The Steelers wall has...
I think I'm going to move it to my room. It don't get appreciated.
My eyes would appreciate it.
It don't get appreciated out here. My Steelers stocking, Santa Claus or Christmas stocking.
Well, Heidi, old girl, should we take a pause for the cause and then go back to the game?
Yeah.
Are you need to get up, stretch your old man legs?
I'm going to get some ice cream.
I kind of want ice cream.
Well,
folks, we'll be back later. You just sit tight.
We'll be back later.
And we are back, and they didn't even know we were gone, did we?
Nope.
They're going to be like, did they really? Were they really just gone for 30 minutes? Yes, we were.
Yes, halftime.
Halftime, we ate some ice cream.
Yes.
And I ate another piece of pizza.
Yeah.
Because I'm fat.
Pretty good stuff, man.
Okay, so take me through this. What's going through the mind right now of John Thompson and Raleigh Massimino? By the way, coolest fucking name ever. Raleigh Massimino.
Right. Raleigh's got to be looking.
He's pissed about the foul not being called right there, which should have been a technical.
He's not happy about the turnovers, right?
Oh, God, no.
But at the same time, we're up one on the number one team
in the nation, who's just been kicking everybody's fucking ass all year.
Yeah, and here we are, up one. I mean, as far as...
Now, what's going through John Thompson's mind?
Damn, they got a game plan. Huh. Now I'm going to coach a little bit.
Do you think there's any discussion in that locker room about Pinckney versus Ewing, in either locker room?
Well, I'm sure, yeah, there is. Villanova's got to keep Pinckney out of foul trouble and keep the paint area packed.
And across the other side of Rupp Arena, Thompson is telling him, get Pinckney's ass fouled.
We got to get in transition.
Good. Transition.
Yeah, that's where they were effective at. You know, that pressure defense works when you turn it into transition. But Villanova, in their defense, have done a great job of getting back on defense and getting in that zone. That zone to pack the paint.
That is why you were the play-by-play man tonight, and I'm color commentary. What he said.
I mean, there's not really a three-point line to bust that zone loose. And Georgetown don't have a lot of long-range shooters. Great call, Massimino.
Excellent call.
Yeah.
All right, let me take a drink here, and we'll pick back up.
I'm going to just say it. Their defense wins this game for them.
Villanova's defense?
And the job they do on Patrick Ewing, yeah. All-American first team. Billy Packer's little pet.
You're not a Billy Packer guy.
No.
All right, so if you were paused, we should be at 33:02, and let's continue.
Yep.
Maybe. Where's the audio?
Yeah. Maybe it turned up, maybe. Where is the audio?
Technical difficulty. Stand by. Stand by, everyone. Stand by for news. I'm Paul Harvey.
Hi, page 2.
Good day.
That's a throwback, Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey. Good day.
Is that a microphone with that stand? Or what is that, a light?
No, it's a little light. I got it for the girls to play with. Fuck you.
That light is what's making it unbalanced, I think.
Probably.
The bench, you've got to go after him.
All right, let's go upstairs to Dick Stockton, Dick.
Dick Stockton.
Dick Stockton.
You spoke with referee Don Rutledge, and he said they did not call a personal because they thought that it was not intentional and
Not intentional?
Massimino disagreed
What?
with that. Rutledge is one of the referees, along with John Fogarty and Bob Diebler. They are working this national championship game. And what a surprise. Georgetown trailing, but remember, in their two previous meetings, Villanova led each time at the half.
Oh, did you hear that?
Warriors came back.
Led.
Ewing. Georgetown regains the lead that quickly.
That was a great shot by Patrick Ewing because Eddie Pinckney thought he had it timed perfectly. Dangerous pass. You notice this is what makes it so tough on
You still see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Villanova just gets the ball over half court. They don't worry about attacking against it. Very patient.
Yeah, very
Some
patient.
teams try to take it down into Patrick Ewing, and that's when they get in trouble and turn it into a pace game.
Gary McClain with Michael Jackson on him. Presley, double team, ships it out to McClain.
Good defense.
Very good defense.
Got pushed.
Pinckney to Harold Jensen from the
Money. Jensen. There he is.
Jensen is now 3 of 3 off the Villanova bench. That's why he's starting the second half. Pinckney has it.
Great defense. And look how patient when they get possession. Where's the ball go to?
Exactly.
Hard time setting up that press. There you see that field goal percentage. Georgetown, not only during the NCAA tournament, but throughout the course of the year, held to a
You know it's got to be bugging Georgetown. This patient offense.
no place for McClain to go, so he pulls it out.
Man, Villanova is just firmly in the driver's seat right here. And it's only a one-possession game.
Right.
But you can tell just
Poise. A lot of poise out there.
2 minutes into the second half, Villanova's in the driver's seat.
Eddie Pinckney. Taking it to Patrick Ewing there. Look here. Great entry pass, folks. Anybody watching?
Beautiful.
That started with that entry pass there.
Did you hear he said? The best man in college basketball defensively.
Yep. He was number one all defensive team, I think, too.
You know what about Massey flipping on Georgetown a little bit? Let's get Ewing into foul trouble.
And that's exactly what they're going to try to do here.
We'll see how Pinckney does at the line here.
We'll see what unfolds here in the second half.
Money.
Got it. Got the and one.
Look here. 4-point lead. Yeah, timeout, John Thompson.
3 minutes into the second half, he already called a timeout.
Yeah.
You could tell they came out of the locker room, and that did not go the way they wanted it to.
No. So many times in a game, the first minute or two of the second half
can really set the tone for the rest of the game.
Absolutely. And I think Brett Musburger just pointed that out there.
Let's listen into their audio a little more clear here.
In the lane with 3 men around him. There had to be somebody open. Martin, short.
Again, shout out to the NCAA and YouTube for this content.
Absolutely.
All rights go to their proper parties. This original broadcast here we do not own. This is strictly for education and entertainment.
Yes.
Way out. That opens up a good drive for Dwayne McClain.
See, as the Packer just said there, Eddie Pinckney being able to come out on the wing brings Ewing with him, which opens the lane up.
Can't pick up your dribble like that if you're Jensen. And Eddie Pinckney waves to McClain, says, get the ball back. Again, we're getting back to Villanova's pace in this game.
Man, they're playing some tight coverage on each other.
Yeah. But notice the poise from Villanova.
Justin Georgetown's playing solid defense here. Most teams would crack under this pressure.
Exactly.
Crack underneath pressure.
McClain, money. Shot selection, folks. And it's Villanova by 6. I'm thinking right now, 14 years old, I'm thinking, there is no way.
That
No way.
Georgetown loses this game?
Yeah.
You know where I was in 85?
I wasn't even in the nutsack yet.
But I'm thinking there's no way Georgetown loses this game.
Right.
First time I saw this game, I was probably 9 years old. I'm thinking there's no way Georgetown loses this game.
I mean, Patrick freaking Ewing, you know.
That's right.
He was the talk of the...
To a 9-year-old kid in 1996, Patrick Ewing was one of the stars in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, Ewing was...
Even in college, he was the big talk. And he owns a championship. Great defense. You see how they packed it in on Ewing there? Ewing had 3 men around him right there.
You can see it in his face.
Yeah, he's frustrated.
He's pissed.
He's frustrated.
Because he's used to being the cock of the wall.
Yep. What great defense.
There's a whole bunch of blue jerseys
In the paint.
in the paint.
And that's where Ewing operate. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that call.
Pretty good Hollywood act by Williams.
Yeah.
You'll notice here, Jensen makes his move.
That's a block all day.
Now, you could knock a man down standing up like that if you ran over him with a truck. Good Hollywood job.
Harold Jensen, you wonder where he's at today.
I wonder where he's at today. Of course, there's a silver lining in all this for Patrick Ewing, as later on that summer, he would go on to be the number 1 overall pick.
Right.
To the New York
Knickerbockers.
I was going to say Knickerbockers.
That's the original name, huh?
Fun fact, you know where Patrick Ewing was born?
No, I do not.
Jamaica.
Really?
Kingston, Jamaica. He's Jamaican American.
Did not know that.
Right?
John Thompson's Afro-American.
That is true. That is true. Right now, he is a coach at Georgetown.
Who?
Or is he the assistant coach at Georgetown? Ewing.
I don't know.
He was an assistant coach. The head coach, of course, is Ed Cooley. I should have.
Right. Ed Cooley.
Ed Cooley.
Yep. 3 fouls. Third personal. How much do you think that's going to play into this game?
A lot.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about this? If you, for those of you that didn't catch it when we started the second half here, Musburger had called this as good a half as basketball as I've ever seen.
Yeah, I see. I'd heard that. Which, it was pretty good. A lot of chess being played here, I mean.
Harold Presley.
Harold Presley, unsung hero. I mean,
big factor,
yes,
unsung hero.
Yes.
Let's listen in a little more. Every time I say listen in, I generally turn up the audio for the...
I mean, if you'll notice, it's been team basketball all the way.
With Ewing over here on the bench. We saw Georgetown pick it up with Dalton on the floor against Georgia Tech, for example.
You can't tell me that this Rupp Arena crowd isn't pulling for the underdog.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Villanova.
Guarantee it.
Guards in the game.
Guarantee it.
No room for Wingate.
Here's Dalton right away. And Wayne McClain come from behind. Fouled him. That's his second.
Ralph Dalton is a senior, but he has another year of eligibility if he decides to stay at Georgetown. A fine student, and he can move on if he wants to. It'll be interesting to see what his decision is.
Massimino and Villanova are on a 13-4 run. That has built the 6-point Wildcat lead.
Ralph Dalton.
57 to go here in the second half of this NCAA championship game between the defending champion Hoyas of Georgetown
Money.
and the upstart Wildcats of Villanova, who entered this tournament seeded 8th in the Southeast region. They have upset Michigan, North Carolina. They eliminated Memphis State. And now they're trying to beat the
4-point game.
Again, Dalton comes in to give excellent.
Great shot there.
Yeah.
Just an overhead camera shot. And there's literally a body on every person. Like, look at that. This game.
That's that pressure defense.
McClain is so smart.
But as you notice, McClain just dribbles out of it every trap.
Can't handle Pinckney outside. Pinckney will go by him.
Jensen traveled.
What?
Raleigh Massimino upset with Jensen saying, on what basis are you going to dribble the ball?
Chat me up here. What?
Talk to Jensen on the sideline.
As we're watching this,
Ewing returning.
what's going through Patrick Ewing's mind?
Holy shit, we're down 4 points.
To anybody else, 4 points it's 4 points. To a team that has consistently laid on the throttle all year,
Right. I mean,
they're not used to this playing.
right, and it's the scoring right now is the pace Villanova wants. 50 or 60 point game. Georgetown wants 70, 80 points. And in an era where there's no 3-point shot, that's a nice shot.
This has got to be one of the greatest mind fucks in coaching history because Massimino just said, we're going to score, but we're also going to put the brakes on the entire game.
Yep.
And just
play our game.
Make them play our tempo.
Yeah, exactly. And it works.
So we're, 38-36?
Yep.
Villanova?
Yep. Things are getting a lot tighter now.
What we got left here? About 12 minutes?
12 minutes, I think. It's been a pretty quick second half so far. Not a lot of stoppage. Well, McLean just pulls it back out. There he is.
Fucking beautiful. Look at this.
Ooh. I don't know. That looked like it could have went either way.
God, Massimino's just so animated over there in the box. Look at that 80s porno mustache right there.
Yellow down.
Porno mustache on a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah. This shot, his free throw, his shot is just freaking me out. That is not.
Tell everybody that's not watching what you mean. How he's
got the ball behind his head when he releases it. With both hands, kind of. It's not the way they teach. But that's the way I guess it works.
Worked.
Yep, it worked. He ain't missed the free throw yet. I don't know if he missed a shot yet.
We don't talk enough about Harold Presley.
For real.
Man.
6'5", playing a small forward. Actually, I don't know which forward. He'd be playing one of the forward spots. I think they really don't have a power forward. Like, they really don't have a center. Matchup zone. Viewing.
Let's listen in a little more here. Let's crank the volume.
Georgetown. That allows them to set up their defense. Referee has to warn him here to leave that ball alone.
Villanova has kept up its incredible shooting. 4 of 4 here in the second half.
That's a foul.
Yep. And Jackson has just picked up his second. And that
starting to see a lot more fouls in the second half here. It's fixing to get real interesting.
McLean's clearly frustrating Georgetown with his dribble. Now, I'm not a big dribble fan, but
so they go to the foul line a lot. Gary McLean really understands where those trap defenses are coming, and he's very patient with the ball.
Absolutely.
Jensen wanted it inside.
Ooh.
Simply took it away from him.
That's a bad judgment by Jensen.
Man, that's a fast break.
Wingate
Offensive foul.
charging on Broadnax, and Gary McLean took a blow in the head area.
Gary McLean got wiped the fuck out right there.
He
Wow.
wasn't feeling too much.
Can we get a replay, NCAA, on this? I bet we will.
And there was a case where Broadnax just took it one dribble too far. He's up. He's not going anywhere.
Can we get a replay? Man, he got cattywampused.
There you see Broadnax. One dribble too many, then goes in the air.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right in the face.
He's all right.
Shake it off, boys. It's basketball.
He probably didn't feel much pain.
Only 4 points for Gary McLean.
Yeah, he's not a points guard. He's a point guard. He's controlling the tempo of the game.
You fellas stopped the game. My man was ready to play, and now Raleigh's going to lose his case, and they're going to charge him with a timeout, I think. Now, Raleigh doesn't want to use the timeout, so he'll quickly, great move on his part, he'll quickly get a replacement in for McLean so that he doesn't have to use the timeout.
Right.
He wants to save him to the end of the game. He's not missing a trick.
And, of course, that was not a player control foul. So Plansky has to come in here and shoot the free throws. It's a 1-and-1.
Here's a guy that hasn't played yet. Off the bench. National championship game.
I think he's feeling pressure. It's Plansky.
He would have gone to Wilbur.
Well, Wilbur's a 75% free throw shooter. Plansky just 57. But
Wow.
Plansky is a fierce
Just
shooter from the outside.
57%.
I think I might have gone with experience.
Watch him sink this first one. What do you want to bet?
He's not nervous. Brick.
Nope. Fucking brick. Damn, he almost had his own rebound, though.
Oh, great pass. Good defense. Look how Villanova gets back on defense.
Georgetown's, I think they're fixing to up the tempo here.
And Villanova doing a great job getting back. Transition defense.
That baseline is not going to be open because, as you pointed out, Pinckney's just filling the lane. The jump shots are available for Jackson and Broadnax. They're just not putting them up right now.
You saw McLean, of course, re-enter the game, and Plansky is out.
1 point game?
Looks like it.
No, 3 point. Villanova.
12-10 remaining. Almost stolen by Villanova.
They're just harassing Ewing in the paint.
Hold on.
He is so pissed right now.
As soon as he gets the ball, there's somebody double teaming, sagging down on him.
I don't think that ankle has been nearly 100% ever since he sprained it in the Loyola game.
When we look back up at the score, we're almost halfway through the second half, and you can see the points on that board favor a Villanova-type game again.
41-38 Nova.
Even in the 60s at the rate we're going, maybe the 50s.
Oh, nice shot. Bill Martin.
Villanova leading by a point.
Nice move with that left hand by McLean. For young players, they ought to notice how he can handle the ball both with his right and left hand.
You know, something we touched on.
They throw at him defensively, he can handle it.
Something we touched on earlier, and I think we'll touch on as we all remember the ending of this game, is the shot clock.
Yeah.
Because you
There is
remember the
none.
ending of this game, how it ended.
Yeah. There is no shot clock.
No. And a lot of people were upset at the ending of this game because there was no shot clock.
Yeah. And the next year, I think we had a shot clock. 45 seconds. And then it went to 30,
30-second shot clock.
and then it went to 24. I think it's what it is currently. Oh,
That was a beautiful lob. Didn't work.
you know. And here comes
And look at Nova just strutting their shit. 1 point lead.
total control.
What time we got there?
10:43.
So this is where this game's about to get interesting. The last 10 minutes of this game.
Yeah, it's been a good game the whole
It's been
way.
a hell of a game so
Great
far.
pass. Oh, not even sweating.
All right. If you're Massimino right now, what are you?
We don't change nothing.
You get a timeout, you go to the bench, you tell guys, do your job, keep doing the same thing you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, flip that. What if you're Thompson? What do you tell him?
We got to create more turnovers, and we got to get out on these turnovers and get on the break and run. But Villanova, they're not going to let them.
That ankle's still bothering him.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, he was injured earlier during the tournament.
Oh, what a terrible call.
Listen in.
Great pass across the lane. McLean goes up.
That's a terrible call.
McLean, that's called the rule of verticality. The defensive man has the right to the ground above his head, or the airspace above his head, I should say. Good call for the official.
Shut up, Packer.
Yeah.
Georgetown can take the lead this trip.
There's Doyle. Really?
41.
Joel, who's going to win this? Who's going to win this game?
Wingate.
Hey, you never know.
You never know.
One shot. And Georgetown up by 1.
So they just back this time.
It's been a hell of a game.
Jensen's got to learn to keep his dribble alive. Raleigh Nascimento now.
Wildcats at Kentucky for it?
All right, so here we're going to the timeout.
Yeah.
What's going on each sideline here?
Well,
Screaming on one side.
well, yeah, Raleigh's probably animated on one side. Thompson's probably cool on the other side.
Thompson's also probably
Oh,
telling
he's sweating though.
what the fuck are you doing? 9:34 left to go in the second half.
But he didn't because he knew that he
Foul trouble. Ewing is in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Ewing has more fouls than Pickney. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look. Nice little roll reversal.
I don't know if he picked up another foul in this game or not.
McLean's got 3.
Now, with 9:34 to go, we'd be talking about a 56-53 type game. Right down Villanova's alley. They've done a great job controlling the ball.
Yeah. Well, they do pull it back out. Ooh.
Presley gets it back to Gary McLean. The shot's there on its way. Villanova regains
Money.
Why hasn't
McLean pounds that fist.
I think he's 3 for 3 from the field.
Why hasn't Georgetown tried some of the things that Villanova's trying? Like, Nova's done a lot of the four-corner type shit.
I don't know.
You notice that?
Well, that's just not their style of game.
No, but there is no game after this. This is it.
Right. Right.
So why are
So
you
maybe
not...
coaching, maybe. I don't know.
If it's working for them, maybe try to see if you can... Pickney just picked up the
The third
third. You
foul.
said, I don't think he ever gets another
I
one.
guess he did, yeah.
Think back and taking Eddie Pickney out of that last 2 minutes of the first half. That's why he had him out of there. He didn't want his third foul at that time.
The game's kind of slowed down here.
Absolutely.
Billy Martin, a 64% free throw shooter. Georgetown with Anthony Jones as two of the most highly recruited forwards in the country, both out of D.C.
Money. Here's the full court pressure.
And McLean tells Jensen to get out of the way.
And look who's breaking the press.
He feels he can bring it up on Jackson one-on-one. He needs a clear out there by his teammate.
Georgetown with a 1-point lead.
Yeah.
Jensen.
Money.
Wow.
That's one of those Raleigh Nascimento probably said, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. Not letting Patrick Ewing touch the ball in roll.
Yeah, exactly. Great move. Slasher.
Man, this business starting to pick up here.
Luck's over here bouncing around.
God.
He takes it right at him.
Coming inside. One of the few times you'll see him out of position defensively.
Great court shot there.
Yeah, it was.
Great TV camera work.
I mean, that zone is just packed in there, man. Look at it. 4 guys in paint.
Jackson.
You couldn't drive a bicycle in there.
No. Great rebound. Eddie Pinkney.
Is there a championship without Pickney?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Nothing against the McLean boys or anybody else.
No.
Without Pickney, there's no championship.
Well,
I don't know. I think you're onto something. I
Well,
think you're onto something.
him and Gary McLean, well, I mean, it was just the whole cast of them. I mean, they're playing as a unit. Unit.
Yeah. Wieners and buttholes.
Williams returns. And Rodnax.
The game has really slowed down.
We're getting into some interesting basketball now.
What patience. Money.
Go ahead.
Be honest with you, I mean, Ed Pinckney's very important, but I think Gary McLean, the way he handles the Georgetown pressure is just, he beat it by himself.
Here comes. Is it going to be money?
I think it's money.
Money.
3-point lead?
3-point lead. Villanova, 49-46. Less than 10 minutes to go.
And that zone is packed tight. Great shot. Okay, it's concentrating on Ewing there so much that left Martin open there. I mean, look at McLean. Who's that on?
Wingate. Not Ewing. Great camera work. Look, here it is.
That could have went on Ewing very easily, dude. Nice move by Ed Pinckney. Slithery smooth.
Wingate's got 3 now.
Yeah.
Man,
Thompson
did
is
you see
sweating.
Thompson wiping the sweat? He is fucking sweating bullets. Pinckney, 10 points, 6 boards here on the line. Does the big man make it?
I ain't wanted to.
Money on the first. Let's listen in here. Three or 4 from the line. Does he make this last one? Is this money? Money or brick? Money. Damn.
Yeah, he's worried.
51-48 Nova, 6:41 to go.
Yeah, it was a walk. Wow.
Now this is where we're going to start to see the last 6 minutes of the game. This is where
It's net time, folks.
this is where Georgetown's going to start to make a push.
Look at the shooting percentage.
88% so far in the second half.
That's 14 points.
53-48.
48. 5 minutes, 43 seconds remaining.
So Georgetown called a timeout.
Yes. And Roy Massimino just got a text.
That was ESPN giving me UFC updates. So here we go. 5:56 left to go in the second half. Villanova's up 53-48. Nut huggers.
Yeah, they don't look very comfortable at all.
Georgetown, time of possession, 4:50 to Villanova's 9:25.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
You can see Villanova doubling the time of possession. They're controlling the ball. It's their pace of the game. And for Georgetown,
Executing a game plan. I'll tell you what, folks.
God, look at those 1985 hair and cheerleaders.
I like it.
John Thompson does not look happy.
No. Yeah, he's being out coached, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, Billy, we know.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. 5-point game. That zone is still packed in there. Yeah.
Buckets.
Well, they'll give them that shot all day, you know.
That would be a 3-point ball in today's league.
Who's got the ball?
Martin?
Nope.
Can't see.
Gary McLean.
Gary McLean?
Get it to Jensen. They go to the trap in the corner. He's got to come free. And they've lost it.
Turnover City.
They can pull to within one.
Oh, Raleigh said no.
Gary McLean didn't come back for the ball, and you notice when he doesn't handle it, Villanova really has problems in that trap.
Yep.
53 to 50. As we listen in here.
Rodnack's coming inside. Gary McLean. He was fouled by McLean. That's number 2.
And going to call it a 2-shot foul. Raleigh Massimino did not like it, but that was a good call. Referees have worked an outstanding game today.
I think they missed. I think they blew that call at the end of the half there. That should have been flagrant.
Yeah.
Fans that don't realize
He smacked him right
Yeah,
in
he
his
did.
mouth, bro.
Intentionally.
and they work their way game by game based on
You know,
merit to get
how much did that fuel Villanova at the end of the half?
Guy smacks me in the mouth right at the end once we're walking off the court. That's going to make me
Yeah, I mean,
guns a-blazing in the second half.
It's a 1-point Villanova lead. 5:09 to play in regulation.
53 to 52.
5 seconds. You must get the ball inbounds.
Uh-oh.
That's not when it leaves your hand.
That's Billy Martin,
That's when it touches another
right?
inbounds.
yeah. Yeah.
Jensen upset and the senior leadership calming him down a little bit.
Georgetown trying to take the lead.
Billy Martin getting in Ewing's way.
Let's go Hoyas. You hear that?
Yeah.
There's some Georgetown
what a
fans.
shot.
Warriors lead.
Is that Wingate?
Wingate.
Better get the ball to Gary McLean again.
Did you hear that? Better get
Yeah.
the ball to Gary
Yeah.
McLean again. 54-53 Georgetown.
Yeah. 4 minutes.
4 minutes, 30 seconds to go.
Georgetown pulls their defense back in a little tighter now.
Looks like Georgetown's packing it back in now.
Straight man-to-man by Georgetown.
Huh.
Is Georgetown working a little clock here? Is this
It's Villanova working clock.
or Nova? Excuse
Yeah.
me. Yeah, they're
He comes up on Ewing.
What happened there?
I said Georgetown, didn't I?
Turnover.
Got exactly what he wanted. He better calm down. He could not afford
Raleigh Massimino's about to have an aneurysm on the side there for
Yeah.
anybody that's not watching.
ball here.
He's a little firecracker.
On the sidelines.
Look how short he is.
He's just a little guy.
Yep. 3 minutes.
And Georgetown's going into the Malay game. 4 corners by
Georgetown into the
Whoa.
4 corners.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
What I just said earlier.
Yeah.
back and take a look
Georgetown is now pulling a Nova.
early, and that's what he's going to do.
All right, Kurt, what's this mean?
Well,
They lose it.
oh,
Off Rodnack's foot. Right to Twain McLean.
Wow.
Now,
329, 328, 327.
and Villanova's in no hurry.
Strategy. Excellent move by Raleigh Massimino.
Nut cutting time.
Nut cutting time while wearing nut huggers.
Look at the score.
53 to 54. We got 3:25 left to go. Georgetown with a 1-point lead. Each team 2 timeouts remaining.
Johnson and Massimino each with 2. As for that possession,
And the pace
arrow, it takes
definitely-
a jump ball right
That's an
now.
ugly Wildcat.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
That official is blocking it.
Here we go, man. Hero or zero time now. Look at the foul trouble. Wingate and Ewing with 3 apiece. Pickney and McLean
So-
with 3 apiece.
Nobody really in serious foul trouble. I mean, 3 minutes remaining.
Pointing right.
Somebody's going to get a 4th.
Well, yeah.
Has done another splendid job of bench coaching here tonight in this championship game. Coming in as a heavy underdog.
A heavy underdog.
Millions of fans
8
that are
points.
watching their one
Underdog ain't that big, is it?
That possession arrow means if
I don't
there's a
think
jump ball
so.
situation, The ball goes over.
Hey, you got to remember there wasn't no three-point shot back then, too.
Villanova. Georgetown goes back in his zone. I think this favors Villanova again because they'd like some more time to go off that clock without pressure.
Where's Pickney at?
He's roaming the middle there, I
There
think.
he is.
Another minute and a half off the clock, looking for a good shot.
Great patience. Oh, money.
Wow.
There he is. Harold Jensen.
Ice water in his veins. They gave him the shot and he took it.
55-54 Nova.
North Carolina game when Jensen came in and really turned the ball game around. Being behind, Villanova can't go Georgetown can't go four corners.
Wingate has lost it. And Pickney is fouled.
My phone.
Oh,
That is 4 on Wingate.
4 on Wingate.
That's going to set things up to be really interesting here towards the end of the half.
Yep. That was a terrible mistake by Wingate there. There's no place to go.
There's Pickney with the 1-and-1.
Eddie's been standing on that foul line a long time. He ought to move off of that and get himself a little more relaxed.
Eddie Pinkney's got ice water in his veins, Billy.
72%.
He's missed. He's hit every free throw but one. He's only had one miss.
I think he goes 1 out of 2 here. I'm not sure.
72%
On the season.
tonight.
On the season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or the tournament. See what he does here.
This one's money.
He eyes it. He flies it. Money. Ed Pinkney's got 15 points.
Boy, John Thompson is sweating like a hog.
Yeah, he is.
Sweating like a whore in church.
Yeah.
Money. Wow. Wow. 57-54 Nova. We got 2 minutes to go.
Any layups.
Every possession is very critical here.
Georgetown's wasting way too much time here.
Well, I mean, they're not getting what they want. Great defense. Yeah. Can you
Jensen
smell
with a
it?
hell of a rebound.
Can you smell it?
I can. Upset City.
Oh, big time upset. Minute.
Four corners now.
Look
Great
at that,
move.
4 corners.
Rolly Massimino. What do you do? Georgetown's got to be so frustrated here.
Jackson will shoot 1-and-1.
Yep. Bonus.
Let's listen in. That's not just our audio, folks. That's how loud it is in Rupp Arena.
Right.
That
Place is rocking.
April 1st of '85.
Money.
John Thompson's not even on his feet.
He's beat.
Oh, I say that now he gets his ass up off the bench. Harold Jensen. Money. Wow, their free throw shooting.
Clutch.
Good word, my man.
Clutch.
Be one of the greatest upsets in the history of
You heard it right there, folks.
One of the greatest upsets. Oh!
Big shot. Timeout. They did that. Set up a press here.
So I was going to ask you, Thompson immediately calls that timeout. What's going on that sideline?
Well, they're setting up a play defensively. I guess they come out in the press here.
59-56, Nova leads. We got a minute and 15 to go.
You got to think, if Villanova gets it, once they get it across half court, they're going to go to that 4 corner again.
Look at the screen grab. Who to foul on Villanova?
A guy that sometimes swishes but sometimes throws air balls.
As for Georgetown,
Who to foul there?
In case of Georgetown,
Why would you be fouling if you're Villanova right now?
Well, that's the thing.
So they've got fellas you can attack. Percentage.
I mean, if I'm Rolly Massimino, I'm saying don't foul.
Don't foul.
this is the last college game for Patrick Ewing at Georgetown. The end of an era. 3 times in 4 years, he has brought him to the title game. And for Ed Pinckney, his last game, they've dueled each other for 4 years.
What a rivalry.
Yes.
We've done Magic versus Bird. Maybe we need to do this one.
Which he did. Jensen gets fouled. Now Presley's hurt. What happened is Broadnax pulled into the
Yeah,
ground,
did you see
trying
that?
to draw a charge.
No, I did not. But we're going to get a replay here, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's a trick a lot of people try to use. They don't guard the man taking the ball out of bounds and try to draw the charge. We'll see it right here.
Now watch, he pulls him on.
See
Look,
Broadnax pull
look.
him to the ground. It should have been a foul on Broadnax.
Yeah. Hello.
Really a dirty play. Just a
That is a dirty play.
play hard. That's a dirty play.
In the groin area, and that's
That
Knee
was
to
some
the groin.
horse shit.
It was some horse shit.
comes back now down to the free throw line.
Oh, he's pissed. He's hurt and he's pissed.
They got kneed in the nuts on purpose.
They ain't wearing cups, son. They ain't wearing cups.
Money.
Field in this game, and he's perfect from the free throw line. He's 3 of 3.
Money.
Nothing but net.
He took off before that ball ever went through the net. Hi, baby.
A little uncertainty by Georgetown.
No, you can't come through here. Missed it.
Rebounding inside of a minute through the foul.
You gotta go potty?
With a chance to stage one of the greatest upsets in the
Fire
history
you,
of
potty.
the NCAA championship finals.
Let's pause this. We'll see if we got to take a look out.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. All right, we gotta take a look out. So if you're paused, you're at a minute 16, 19. The screen grab should be a pissed off Patrick Ewing,
And the Hoyas are in trouble.
and here we go.
All the players considering their competition, they better get down there and stay all serious. Eddie Pinckney doing a little slapping.
It's been a good episode.
To play yet.
Our first watch along, our first college basketball. I really wish I could be
Iconic.
what's going through John Thompson's mind.
No repeat.
Still a lot of game left though. Over a minute to play, and it's only.
But these guys are clutch. There's that funky shot again.
You love that, don't you?
Missed it.
Ewing got a damn quick rebound.
Georgetown quickly. Wingate loses it.
Wow.
52
Harold
seconds.
Jensen with a big steal.
Right away, Georgetown commits the foul.
Going to be Jensen back on that foul line, Brendan. You talk about a bench player. They are ecstatic. That's Raleigh's son right there shaking hands with everybody.
Raleigh's son
Can't believe it either.
played on that team.
How tough it is to
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Harold Jensen coming to the free throw line.
He's a bench warmer, but
Out of Trumbull, Connecticut. He was somewhat of a disappointment as a freshman for Coach Massimino. Even earlier this year, he wasn't certain how much play he'd get
Is that
out of it.
Jensen?
yeah.
During the NCAA tournament, he has suddenly become a
Pretty
shooting
boy.
guard.
Missed it.
That's his first miss, and it was a big one. 61-56, but the Hoyas will have to hurry. Reggie Williams is back. Ewing lambs it in.
Got a feeling about to see a lot of fouls going.
They get it.
Yeah.
Big misses on that free throw line. That's 2 straight 1-and-1s.
That was Georgetown's last timeout. Raleigh Massimino has 2 left against John.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
John trying to say who called the
I
timeout.
believe
The
it.
man that called the timeout was
I believe it.
Broadnax. He doesn't want the timeout, but it was called legitimately. Bet those free throws have kept Villanova on the mark all game. They started celebrating with a 5-point
boy.
lead and on the line. They've now missed the front end of 2
boy,
straight
buddy.
1-and-1s. Those are nails on the coffin if you can put them in there.
Good boy, buddy.
Look, you good boy.
So
Good
that
boy.
timeout call by Broadnax is costly. still pointing towards Villanova if there's a jump ball. A man who has to be absolutely
Nut cutting time.
overjoyed.
Yeah, you look like with them glasses on.
Who?
Drew Carey.
Do I?
A little bit, yeah.
You know who you look like? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh.
It's a little bit like Drew Carey.
Yeah?
A little bit.
These are 1980s glasses. They're making a comeback.
Whose line is it anyway?
And at the other end on the Georgetown.
What do I look like with no earrings in and hair on my head? Looks fucking weird, don't it?
Oh, you got the Drew. You got the
And I
Drew.
got the baby face look going.
Yeah.
I'm having a midlife crisis at 35.
Never went through that.
Has graduated 44 of 46 men
Or
who
haven't
reached the
yet.
senior class. Raleigh Massimino, he is 38 of 38.
It's been a long time out.
Sheet to get here tonight.
I was too high to go through a midlife crisis.
I'm Brad Musburger along with Billy Packer.
All right, here we go.
We're in the Rupp Arena.
61,
58.
41 seconds to go.
41
Georgetown
seconds.
trying to win its second straight national championship. Villanova trying to deny them. That means fourth personal foul.
And again, only 2 seconds went off the clock, so 39 seconds with the fouling that you can do can really stall this game the rest of the way.
There's going to be a lot of fouls going.
I don't like this part of the game.
Where constant fouls?
Yeah.
Prevent this from taking place. A lot of people are
Oh, it breaks the flow of the game up.
Oh, it does.
Which is a good strategy, I guess. You're behind, but
can be done to stop the game.
I mean, after 10 fouls,
The top to show the clock will come in next year. I think that's
2 shots, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're still in the 1-1.
How did you shoot a ball like that?
I don't know. Mitch literally behind his head.
Georgetown really needs 3 possessions to get back in the lead or tie. Now 62-58, 2 possessions, you get 2 points.
Come
Each
on.
time down, you tie. He makes this one, then they need that 3rd possession. Not a lot of time for 3 possessions.
And if he makes it, they could start the theme from Rocky in Philadelphia.
Dun, 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 dun.
God, that's such a weird release.
Yep, money.
63-58.
Reggie Williams, Wingate.
Great defense by Jensen there.
Jensen almost got the ball, but even better yet, he went and knocked it out of bounds so Georgetown couldn't keep it going. Got to waste some time now just to go ahead and get her in.
Jensen. Wingate
Oh,
comes back.
Wingate with the steal.
He drives inside for the layup.
Great drive into the
Slashing.
lane there. Cut through there like a knife
Yeah, he did.
A hold on
through
Williams.
butter.
They called Williams for holding McLean. That was a big foul there because 5 seconds was just about ready to be called.
Wow.
Now, as everybody realizes,
What's the time on the clock?
Has no timeouts left. So
19
they
seconds?
score. And they have
I can't really see it.
to stop this clock except by fouling.
19 seconds, I think.
McLean is 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
in this game. He was 5 of 7 from the field.
It's a weird dribble, too.
Yeah, it is.
Money.
Money.
Son of a bitch, man.
Well, you like to have seniors on the foul line at the end of the game. I think back of that NC State team, Brent.
NC State reference to Jimmy V.
Lee, yeah. That's a great upset there, too. Wow.
Here we go.
Don't
Here we go.
foul.
Jackson.
That's too easy, though. Delay game.
Now, Brent, Villanova, if they're smart, they cannot lose this game.
If they're
Simple
smart.
reason that they can hold the ball out of bounds after the next 2 scores by Georgetown if they get down there, and there's no way Georgetown can stop the clock.
Out of timeout.
You just have to get it in bounds. There's a hold. Yep,
intentional foul, and it is picked up that time. It was not earlier. Now
I mean, the game's really getting marred down right here.
Two timeouts to talk
The
about how to
flow
handle the
has
clock, how to handle
slowed.
the free throw situation here in the Rupp Arena.
And the man that they fouled intentionally, and it's about the only thing Georgetown can do, because as I pointed out, with 10 seconds on the clock, Villanova can just let the ball hang out of bounds the next 2 times they touch it. This game will be over.
Who's on the line here?
Now he takes that timeout. Presley will be on the foul line.
Presley. Elvis. Thank you.
So we're 65,
62.
62.
The Lone Ranger.
What do you think Patrick Ewing's thinking?
No repeat.
Think so?
Yeah. Things are looking pretty bleak right now. I mean, how much time's left?
Less than 10 seconds.
And it's a 3-possession game, and Villanova's on the line. Yeah, 2-possession game. Villanova doing the Lone Ranger.
So Presley's going to be on the line here.
I do like the college band.
Presley go 2 for 2, 1 for 2, 0 for 2.
Can't remember exactly. I think he definitely hit 1.
Number 1, do not commit any
Foul. Yeah.
Foul Georgetown if they have to go all the way to the basket, but do not foul them, give it up a 3-point play, or stop the clock. If you're Presley,
Villanova, 10 seconds on the clock.
on the foul line,
Presley's got to hit one of these. Let's listen in for the last 10 seconds here. Let's crank the volume.
Bringing the ball up to court to make it a little more difficult to get the ball in bounds.
Jackson, and there are just 5 seconds left. There will be no dynasty. Villanova has done it.
Now what happened? Georgetown did the only thing they could do. They knocked the ball out, and the referee had to stop the clock.
Wow.
Well, a nice little trick by Georgetown.
That place is loud.
They're trying everything.
They could go ahead and try that. The referee had warned them once. They knocked it out.
That should have been
The referee has to
technical.
Go do it. Go chase the ball down, and when he did, he stopped the clock.
Two
2 seconds left.
has moved to the brink of capturing this championship by blazing away at 79% from the floor.
Holy shit.
That, an NCAA tournament record.
There will be no dynasty.
Nope.
They did it against a team
Not even an act of God is going to save you here.
Nope.
Under 40%. Now, the key thing here for
You gotta get the ball in bounds.
One, they must get the ball in bounds within 5 seconds. That means it must touch a player from either team.
McLean's going to hold the ball, I'm
I think they've got to
assuming.
throw the ball up at least towards the half-court area.
Yeah,
They
I throw it
cannot
up to
afford
half-court
throw that
area.
ball in under their own basket. Because with 2 seconds to go, Georgetown can get a piece of it and put it back up. Let's see if Raleigh Massimino tries to get the ball up court. And in a jump ball situation, the ball would go to Villanova.
Ball game.
Villanova has done it.
Ha.
Wow.
Yeah. Upset City. Great game.
Oh, I think it was an excellent game. So, of course,
Makes you appreciate the 3-point line, the shot clock. I mean, it's a lot different game back then.
that would give them a 66-64 game. The top scorer in this game was McLean with 17 points. Just behind him was Pickney, who had 16 points. Jensen had a perfect night, 5 for 5 with 14 points.
I said it before we started. I said, remember that name.
Georgetown's leading scorer was Wingate 17 points. Ewing had 14. But Ewing was outscored and out-rebounded by Pinckney.
Pinckney, yes.
So, wow, let's see what else we got here.
Great job. Massimino was a great strategy.
Hoyas had 19 fewer attempts at the line.
Well, did he give it possession?
Wildcats committed 12 fouls in the game. Let's see if we can find possession.
I mean, it was like lopsided there for a while.
I don't have it. A rule change in basketball left teams unable to replicate the ball control strategy. A shot clock was instituted for the 85-86 season.
Yep.
So,
I think 3-point line was 80. Was it next year too? 85, 86. Well, there you go. And the game would be changed forever.
So
fun. Yeah.
I don't know if I have a word association. I guess I can think of a couple on the fly. I didn't make any notes for this episode.
Right.
Ed Pinckney.
Dominated.
McLean.
Which one?
Both of them. Well, let's say steady.
Yeah. Poise.
Poise is a good one.
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing.
No repeat.
Reggie Williams.
Flagrant foul at the end of that.
Dirty. David Wingate.
Slashing smoothness.
I like that. John Thompson.
Disappointed, I'm sure. I mean, about have to be. I mean, I think they took Villanova kind of lightly, I think.
Okay, fine. Here we go. Gary McLean.
Rock solid.
Dwayne McLean.
Clutch.
Harold Presley.
Underrated.
Harold Jensen.
Oh, who?
Raleigh Massimino.
A great game plan. And maybe he said that on purpose. What he said.
Maybe.
Maybe fire the troops up a little bit. Rally.
Ball control.
Ball control?
Yeah.
The key to victory.
No shot clock.
I like it.
No 3-point.
I like it.
Nut huggers.
Don't like. Just speaking from wearing, we used to wear nut huggers at Bar Eves, and like.
It's just not comfortable.
It about made me quit basketball one time.
You get that band about split your boys in two.
Yeah. Yeah, not very boys friendly.
So, what do you think about this? We did a watch along, first ever watch along we've done.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got to try new things,
I think it was fun.
It was fun, yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how it comes out
right.
when it's mixed down.
I mean, we was up in the air how we was wanting to do a college.
Yeah, we've not done a college basketball episode at all.
We bounced several ideas off each other, and I thought, well, we both kind of had the same plan here, watch along.
Let's do a watch along, and then we're like, well, let's do 85.
Yeah.
So, that was successful.
Yes.
I think we'll do another one.
Yes, and maybe we'll go at a little, latest era. Maybe
more modern.
More modern, yeah. I'm sorry, folks. I'm nostalgic.
I mean, it's 2 years before I was born. It don't matter. It was a good game.
I mean, these are kind of iconic games.
So, Hattie O'Girl, what do we want to talk about next time?
85 World Series, 85 NCAA.
Oh, God, we just need to do like an 85 soccer.
We're not.
We don't talk soccer.
They watch the whole game for one goal.
What are we doing? 90 minutes to watch nobody score a fucking thing.
Yes. And the time, it just don't make sense neither. We add time to the end of 20 minutes. And we count, the clock don't run 20 to 0, it runs 0 to 20. And then we'll add time for estimated out of bounds. I don't know. I don't get it. It's about like a tie in football.
Yeah. It's the dumbest.
I mean, hockey fixed that. NFL's got to fix it.
You should not tie in the NFL.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's got to be a winner. There's got to be a fucking loser, all right?
So, Puss, what are we going to talk about next time?
Well, Hetty,
you tell me what and what kind of sport
I really don't know. Let me think about it once.
Or you want to do sports?
Well, I don't know yet. We'll see. Let me bounce that around a little bit.
Figure something out.
You said something interesting earlier about
What's that?
A band.
We have been talking about doing a music episode since after one of the first few episodes we ever did.
Yeah, we had a Kissology.
We had a Kisstory.
Kisstory, that's what
Kisstory.
it was. Kisstory. I'd be down to do something like that.
Kisstory. What you said something earlier about Kiss? What did you say? This is when you were talking about the band lineup and the members. What did you say?
Ace Frehley, Peter Criss.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
And fuck the rest.
And Gene Simmons is a dick. And Paul Stanley's a pretty boy dick.
Did you say Paul Stanley had a pretty dick?
No,
That's
he's a pretty boy.
That's
pretty
what I
boy
heard.
dick.
Sorry.
I mean, they were assholes. I'm sorry. But still are.
Gene Simmons is and I like Kiss, but Gene Simmons is an arrogant, egotistical fucking prick.
Yeah.
Paul Stanley, he seems like he cares about the legacy and the history of the band, but
when
he
it comes
can
down
sometimes
to it,
be a little much.
But when it comes down to it, him and Gene are thicker than thieves.
They shit all over Peter Criss and they shit all over Ace Frehley. I know Ace was a drunk and a drug user, but this was the 70s and the 80s. Every one of them boys was drunks and drug users. They fired Ace the first time,
and it wasn't the same after
the interview, the late night interview, the infamous interview everybody knows. Which, as Kurt pointed out, we were talking about this off air earlier tonight. That wasn't the first interview Ace done like that, but that one was mainstream primetime television. 20 million people saw it. He was drunk off his ass. He was high off his ass, and he made a fool of the band, and they fired him.
Yeah, he made a fool basically.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
And if I cannot remember what late night talk show it was, but like I said, it was a national interview. 20, 30 million fucking people seen this in the 80s.
Yeah.
And they fired him over, and you can clearly see
the disdain
and the horror in the faces of Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons as they're like, "Oh my God, Ace, shut the fuck up."
Yeah. I thought it was funny myself. I mean,
and you could tell Ace was just he was.
Ace.
He might have been stoned, drunk, higher than draft pussy, but you ever seen the pussy on a draft? I mean, it's high. It's pretty high up there. So
pretty high.
But he was having the time of his life.
Yeah.
He was just having a good time. He wasn't trying to embarrass anybody. He was just being him. And
I mean, Ace Kiss is not Kiss without Ace Frehley. I don't think.
What interests me was when they came back together in the 90s.
Right. They done unplugged.
And then they decided, well, hey, let's get the original lineup back together.
Did work.
Wasn't that the time of Psycho Circus?
I think so.
And so they do them all. They bring them all back together, and then we find out later on that Gene and Paul pull the fucking rug out from underneath Ace and Peter again. Peter gets let go.
Yeah.
They keep Ace, but then Ace falls back into his old habits, so they pull him out again, and then they put Tommy. What was Tommy's name?
I can't remember. Tommy, was it Bruce Kulick?
Or maybe it was Bruce. Hang on. Are we really talking about Kiss now?
Yeah.
Now you got me going.
We better save it for another day, though.
Well, hang on. You fucking got me going. My show, your show, our show. Now you got me going.
I think Bruce Kulick.
It was Bruce, not Tommy. Why the fuck did I say? Oh, because we watched White Boys on Dope. What the fuck was that? What was that song?
Motley Crue.
Yeah, what was it?
White Punks on Dope.
White Punks on Dope. I said White Boys on Dope. Is that racist? Wait, we're white. That's not racist.
No.
White Boys on Dope. Yeah, it was Bruce Kulick. What the fuck? White Boys on dope. White Punks on Dope. I said White Boys on Dope. Let's see. Now you got me going. So now I gotta look at this. So yeah, it was the MTV Unplugged. They came back.
Ace come on and done Unplugged.
He was with them.
2000 Man.
The reunited group in September of 98 issued Psycho Circus. It was the first album with the original lineup since the Dynasty album.
Yes. Which would have been 2000 Man would have been on that.
So let's see. Kurt knows this. I'm a big Kiss fan. I have a separate playlist just entitled Kiss. I have every single thing they've released that I can put on my Spotify in this lineup, in this Kiss thing. I was trying to see where they fired him again. Maybe we'll save that for now. Damn it, now I want to do a Kiss-tory.
Well, we could do that.
Our next out would. I wonder if people out there would love to hear us talk about Kiss.
Maybe.
I love Kiss.
I do too. The old Kiss.
Best song they ever did. We were talking about Kiss music earlier.
I think Shock Me. I don't know. Of course, I gravitate toward anything Ace done.
Shout it, shout it, shout it. I don't know, man.
We'll see.
I'm sad to say this.
Yeah.
My favorite Kiss song,
Beth.
unfortunately, is not with the original Kiss, though.
See, really?
And I hate that, but it's because of the beat. Can I play it? I'm going to play it real fast.
Sure.
I'll tell everybody what this is. What this is for here. Shout it, shout it, shout it. Now I'm thinking about that song. My favorite Kiss song is not even from.
Hear it loud. Isn't that it?
Yes.
Stand up. You don't have to be afraid.
We do not own this content, by the way. This is from the Creatures in the Night album. I believe that's Eric Carr right there.
Yep.
Which would have been the Fox. I think it was the Fox.
Yeah.
I just like the beat of it. Hey, you know I was talking about that Kiss playlist I made? Let's see here. Kiss. Kurt's over here just headbanging right now. I have 24 hours and 25 minutes worth of Kiss music.
Yes. Oh, maybe a Kissology would be, or Kisstory would be.
Kisstory.
Would be
or
pretty
Kissology.
Cool. Like
Calling
Kisstory
Dr.
better.
Love's a good one.
Yeah. Christine 16.
Christine 16. I think probably unfortunately that's my favorite Kiss song, even though it's not the original lineup wise.
I gravitate toward the old stuff, and that's
Right
just,
here.
That's just because I'm an old fart.
Original lineup wise, you can't top this one.
Oh yeah, Love Gun.
Love Gun. That's going to be a future Steel Toes and Scoreboard show open one day.
I really love you, baby.
I really love you, baby. You remember Plaster Caster?
Oh yeah. Dan, 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 dan. Keep A rocking.
I've got the demo for Love Gun right here, which sounds vastly different. You hear how the licks are just a little different? I like the demo version. I like finding demos of songs because you can see the difference between them.
Let's get together.
Let's get together.
We can get hot.
Get hot.
Yeah.
Love Gun.
What are we talking about? You pull the trigger of my Love Gun.
Well, it's like I told my dad the other day. I said, I think country music lie to us. He said, why? I said, I don't think fishing in the dark's really about fishing.
Yeah. Well, he's getting jiggy with something. I mean,
I bet.
Well,
I had fun.
Oh yeah.
I had fun tonight. Now what are we gonna do? End record?
probably.
Puss is looking at the clock.
Yeah,
He's an old man.
I am an old man.
We don't get these 2 a.m. bonus episodes anymore. Unless he's well rested during the day.
Yeah. I gotta have a nap through the day for something like that. And I ain't had no nap.
We was talking about that earlier tonight before we started rolling tape. I said, that's probably the most fun I've ever had. I said, we did the Tiger Woods episode that night and had a good blast, which, by the way, that was our 4th episode. That was June of 2 years ago.
Well, and then after that, it was a free-for-all.
And then we got done recording about 1 o'clock in the morning. And Kurt's like, I'm fucking hungry. So he fired up the air fryer. We had chicken nuggets and onion rings.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
And then I started playing Spotify. And then I said, you're going to get me amped up. And then I hit record. And we recorded from 2 a.m. to like 4:30 in the morning of a bonus episode. That was the first time I heard the Dog Man story.
The Dog Man.
Dog Man.
He's out there.
Fuck it. I'm sleeping with you tonight. Roll over. Fuck. I'm telling you guys, there's a 5-minute drive back to the highway where every time I leave here, I'm like, I'm going to fucking die. This is the night I just vanish into thin air.
It is. It's kind of like the Woolly Swamp.
Oh, man. The legend of the Woolly Swamp.
It ain't nothing like that.
If you ever go back in the Woolly Swamp, well, you better not go at night. Dun, dun. All right, Hattie, old girl, you got anything else? Peace, love, and Nugent.
Peace, love, and Nugent, yeah.
I think we're going to do a history.
Maybe, possibly, yeah.
I'm going to let Puss decide where we can do sports or we can do a history. He'll figure something out. He'll let me know. We'll try to get together.
And Thursday, maybe.
Thursday, we'll do a mini. I think Kurt wants to do a mini.
There's a lot of current events.
Yeah, we got to report on something. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
To the Jets. That's the end of his career.
Yeah.
The New York Jets do New York Jets things. That's why they are terrible.
He'll get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have no protection. He won't have nobody to throw to.
No.
That's it, Matt.
His career will be over.
It's over.
There he is.
It's over.
Where the fuck you been?
Across the road.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So.
Yeah.
Steel toes and scoreboards bonus content. Adam Sweet said it was house slippers and scoreboards. That motherfucker.
Whoa.
All right, so for Kurt Kelly, I'm the fat man.
I'm
the fat man.
I'm the other fat man.
You are getting a bit of a pouch on you there.
Well,
I heard Charlie Blessinger's been feeding you pretty good lunch.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yep.
What's he bring you?
He brought me a burger one time. He brought some ham and beans another time.
What fat man does not
Ham
love
and beans
ham, beans, and cornbread?
Ham and beans were killer.
You know what my dad's going to make this week? I'm going to go down and have supper with him. Macaroni and tomato.
That's pretty good stuff.
I love macaroni and tomato.
That's not bad.
No.
Throw a little burger in there, too.
Oh, man. You sure you don't want some of that head cheese?
I'm pretty sure.
Pork jowls, pork liver, pork kidneys, pork heart, pork skins, the snout, the ears.
Yummy. Think where that snout's been.
It's all ground up. I sent it down the grinder myself.
They've written their own poop, dude.
That cheese ain't that bad.
See?
Oh, man.
Hey, they had it on sale this week at work.
The name doesn't match what it is at all, but
They had it on sale at work this week. I bought, it was buy two, get one free.
You have all the head cheese you got.
I brought one for my dad. He said, go fuck yourself. I ain't eating that.
Me neither.
Dole, I'll bring us some over.
I mean, I've had it before for sure.
Now
I was weirded out by it, but
I ate it before they put the blood in it to make the blood sausage, and I didn't touch that.
Pig wiener.
That's what my dad said. He goes, "You're eating the wiener in the cum tube." Did I just say cum tube? Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Yeah. This is bonus content at the end of this episode. They don't even get to hear this.
Ew. You ever seen pig do it? It's
well,
like
my mom, yeah.
They don't stop to do it. I know that. They just roll around in it and do it no matter what they're doing, you know.
They got a weird looking penis too. I will say.
What the fuck? We talking about penis? Pig penis.
I mean, it looked kind of weird. It looked like a fucking corkscrew thingy.
What the
I don't know.
We'll eat human bones too.
What?
Yes, so
Humid all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they will. That's why the perfect place to dump bodies is a hog farm, man.
Yeah.
Why do you think whenever I start out on my first serial killing spree, I'm going to dump all the bodies at a hog farm? I didn't say
Got
that.
that on record, deputy.
Yeah. He said it one time in an episode of this stupid podcast.
I know. I knocked a nest of baby birds into a bunch of hogs one time,
What happened?
and I was horrified.
Why were you horrified?
They were fighting each other over these birds, and they were eating them raw.
The baby birds?
Yes.
They just ate them?
They could have had bird flu or anything, and the pigs still would have fucking ate it. I guarantee
Yes.
They don't give a fuck.
They ate it all.
Unvaccinated.
I mean, we're literally fighting. I mean, just what little bit I've been around hogs, they're weird.
Birds got a lot
I mean,
of
if the
meat on
guy
And
get,
they can sense blood, too, just like
if a
sharks.
Guy, if a guy get down in one of them pens
Yeah.
and couldn't move out, it'd be a bad day. Because they're naturally curious anyway. I mean, I don't know if you ever worked in a hog building or not.
No, my mom's family is hog farmers. So I've been around the hog houses.
Yeah,
I know.
Did you milk them?
What?
Did you ever milk them?
No, what the
You know how you make dragon milk, don't you?
Dragon milk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and almond milk.
You cut a cow's legs off.
That's wait. I got two for that one. First, that's good. That's an applause. And secondly, actually I got three for the.
Pretty corny.
Unfortunately for the cow.
Yeah. Dragon milk.
Hey, this is great bonus content right here. Let's fucking.
I think it's rated a little too high.
We were getting ready to sign off, and then here comes fucking Doyle, and it's like, all right, bonus content.
Boner
But he can say it on my behalf.
Puss is like, I'm out.
I'm getting
We gotta
sleepy.
get the rec center in a minute.
Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna mix this down, and
The old man just can't run.
the old man can't run anymore. So,
Wrap it.
all right. So for Kurt Kelly, for fucking Doyle, what the
Pig Peters.
I'm Pig Peters and the cum tubes.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah.